Good morning. Okay, let's see. Howdy, folks. Can everyone hear me? Hopefully my sound is good now. That's good. Let me check. Mic check, mic check. Let's double check. Let's check the sound. Check the sound. All right, looks like it's working. So that is cool, it's working. From what I can see, it's working. All right, cool. We are on. All right, and Mr. Leroy is here. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Oop, I froze up. Oh, man, froze. Great. Why are we freezing? Come on, don't freeze. Stop freezing. All right, frozen. Okay, there we go. Come on. Okay, frozen again. I really need a computer. I'm frozen. Great. Come on, move. I think I need to run some spyware software. We're done here. This is just freezing up left and right. It was good for a couple minutes. Now it's something's going on in the background. Come on. What are you doing? What are you doing, computer? Seriously. What's running in the background? Oh, I can't even type. Come on. What's running? Okay. Hey, Carter, how's it going, my friend? Sorry about the freezing. I was trying to type this entire time and it was freezing up on me. I hate this computer. I shouldn't say that, but I really need a new one. This thing is, there's something going on in the background. What is running? Leroy is on his way, and I think my sound is still good. What is up, people? Happy Wednesday. Hey, Leroy, how's it going?
What's up, Mr. Mo? How are you, sir?
Good, good, good. I've noticed I have frozen several times in the last 4.5 minutes.
Oh, no.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut down your end. I'm going to shut down and come right back. Hopefully it'll be immediate. So I'll be back in hopefully 2.
What's going on, everybody? I don't think there's anybody here, but it's Leroy, Blood, Sweat, and Soul. Want to say good morning. Hope everybody had a good night. Good night in sales. The awesome thing in our job is we can actually make money while we're sleeping. And that, to me, is awesome. That is awesome, guys. I don't think you want to see me eating my sandwich. Let's see what's going on with. Hey, Chuck, how are you, sir? Thank you for coming in. We have Carter and Chuck. How's the weather where you guys are? And where are you guys? South Carolina. You're my neighbor. What's up, buddy?
All right. Let's see. Am I sound good?
You sound good.
Excellent. Excellent.
I am Chuck. I am in Spartanburg. I'm not sure how far that is from you. I'll have to look it up on my computer later on.
All right.
We have Chuck that is in Hilton Head, South Carolina.
Hilton Head. That sounds fancy.
Yeah, so he's not too far from. I mean, you know, it still could be a couple hours, but
Isn't it funny where you hear cities from other states that you've never been to? So you kind of have to guess what they're like. You know, if it's big city, small city, whatever it's like.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you hear cities in California you've never been to, you kind of guess what it actually looks like.
Yeah.
Hilton Head. I just thought of the hotel, so I just thought fancy.
I've always wanted to go to every city that is Leroy in the United States.
Ooh, that's a cool idea.
Yeah, there is about 7 of them.
There's 7 Leroys.
I might be wrong. It's been a while since I looked it up. I want to say there's about 7 of them.
I'm looking up Leroy, California. Oh wow.
I think there is a California that's a Leroy.
There is a Leroy, California.
Yeah.
It's near Coalinga, which is not the nicest city. But Leroy is probably nicer than the Coalinga. Coalinga, yeah, I have a Coalinga story. We broke down there one time.
Oh, no.
This is, oh, wow. This is like 20 years ago. We decided to go to Disneyland at like 2 in.the morning. So we just jumped in my friend's minivan. Mm-hmm. There must have been like 7 of us. And halfway through, we saw it looked like a red flash across the freeway. And what it was a piece of metal that had come off a truck. Wow. And it skipped off the road. So what we saw was a spark.
Wow.
Long story short, it cut the gas tank. So when we were driving, you could see the tank start to do this thing. Slowly. So we pulled over in Coalinga, and we were stuck there for like a day or 2. Why we got that fixed.
I've been we could talk about it after, but I actually have a stuck on the side of the road story as well.
Oh, nice. I mean,
Yeah,
not nice, but yeah.
but here's I'm about to say it now. So I was at my church I was born and raised, and they were going to Maryland from Rhode Island,
Yeah.
and the church bus broke down. Not the church bus; it was a chartered bus. The chartered bus broke down on the Jersey Turnpike. I don't know if you know anything about
That's busy,
highways.
right?
Yes, highways and byways. But if somebody says the Jersey Turnpike, or they say the Washington Bridge in New York, and you know
Wow.
there's probably freeways over your way, right? That you don't want to get stuck, or that was one of them. We were stuck on the side of the road for 7 hours.
Wow.
What
That was,
they were too cheap. Not the church, the company that we chartered from was
yeah,
too
yeah.
cheap to get a tow truck to tow it out of there, and to get a sister bus to bring us. We only had another 2.5 hours. They were too cheap. So what they did was they called their tow truck guy, had their tow truck guy tow a bus, another bus, drop off that bus, pick up the broken bus, and then head back to Fall River, Massachusetts. It was not fun.
Wow.
But you know what? I was on a bus, and not stereotyping, but people put a lot of stereotype to black people. I'm half black, but I was on a bus with a whole bus. I was on a bus with from a black church, and there was not one incident. No one acted up. No one said anything. It was like I was shocked. Like I don't think I could have been on any other bus and there would have been not something.
Hmm.
Like there was not one incident. Not one.
Wow. I
Yeah,
mean,
so that was cool. That was like it was a good experience because nobody acted out of place.
now I'm just thinking about the Jersey Turnpike in general. Isn't it supposed to be one of the busiest, like,
Mm-hmm.
turnpikes or intersections in the world? I
Yeah,
mean,
we just passed. I mean, there's probably a ton of them, but we had just passed a toll station.
okay.
So that was the good thing in a sense, not maybe not really, because this is like the thing I did notice was it felt like everybody was driving by sticking their tongue at us. I don't think they were, but that's just how I felt.
Oh, it's the worst when you're on the side of the road. I've been there, literally in the dirt, in like in the nothingness. It's the worst. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, I grew up. My dad had a tiny little Peugeot 104. If anyone knows what it is, it's an old little tiny little French car from the early 80s, I think it was. And this is how cheap my family is. We have 5 people in my family. He got a 4-seater car. So he's all, you guys are small. I'm like, okay.
Oh yeah, that's what they would do. The mom and dad would sit in the front, and all three of you in the back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, I mean, yeah. And then I always got stuck in the middle because my sister would complain. She was younger than me, and my brother would complain. He was bigger than me. So she could cry. He could beat me up. So what can I say?
Stuck in the middle. So, Chuck, so you were born and raised in Cleveland. That's not good. Hopefully, you're not a Browns fan today because Leroy's still a little sore, a little sour and sore. But I was born and raised in East Providence, Rhode Island, so I am not a South Carolina born and raised.
He's a transplant.
I am a transplant. Yes, sir. Um, what was I say? So Mo, how was your day yesterday? What did you do?
What I do is a little bit slower, to be honest. I mean, obviously we didn't do this, but like sales wise, eBay, Amazon was a little bit slower. It kind of picked up in the evening a little bit. And then what I do, I listed. And then I got bored of taking listings. So I started taking pictures and I started ripping. That's what I've been doing actually with my pictures. I've been ripping down old inventory that's been sitting and lotting it up.
Okay.
So that's what I was doing. I had a bunch of North Face shirts that have been sitting, and I took them all down, and I started lotting them up like 3, 5 shirts a lot, whatever.
Yeah.
So that's my goal, is to move stuff out that's been sitting.
Cool.
How about you, man?
As you know, I had a very exciting Monday night into Tuesday morning in sales.
Yes. Oh
and
yeah, you want to share that with everybody, or is that
yeah,
what?
no,
Wow.
absolutely. Let me jump off of. I was gonna jump into eBay, and this is something maybe tomorrow or later on today. I was gonna ask you, and we could do this on air. I can say it on air. I don't care.
Okay.
I was gonna ask you. You are a little bit better with a lot of this. Not a little bit better with a lot of this stuff, like sharing screens and a lot of stuff. You're more hands-on. You understand, and you're actually a really good teacher. And I was thinking maybe instead of like doing some stuff behind the scenes, maybe we can help others as well. Like,
Absolutely.
you know what I mean? Like we could put it in the listing, helping other resellers how to share screen or something. And then maybe you can steal something out of that for a pre-recorded. I don't care what you want to do. If you don't even want to do it, that's fine.
It's funny you say that. I was thinking nearly the exact thing.
Well,
last
you
night.
realize we're brothers. We're brothers, so
I'm serious as serious could be. I was thinking about taking some of the good parts that we talk about, some of the screenshots, some of the maybe a little bit, and put it into like a 5-10 minute pre-recorded.
Yeah,
it would force me to edit, which is the reason I do lives, is so I don't have to edit. And you can see my computer's so choppy. That's part of the reason I don't like to edit too, because I'll sit here. I was editing audio for a podcast, which is nothing. There's no video. It shouldn't take long. And that was freezing up on me yesterday. So no, but you're right though. I've got to do that. But yeah. What I'll do is I will go through, maybe I'll do a day or two, because we get like 3-4 hours at a time here. If I can get 15 minutes out of that and see if, Leroy's vines or whatever we talk about, we can turn that into something that's helpful.
Like tomorrow, tomorrow is Thursday. I don't know if I'm going to Chesney. I might be, but let's
flea market, right?
Yeah, I shouldn't even have said that name, but let's get into if I can get my screen working.
Let me know when you're ready and I'll put it on you.
Okay, yeah, I don't even know if I can get I'm still having issues with my phone. Here's the thing. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to learn how to do the screen share where I can pull it up on my computer and share it with the screen. But I don't know how to do that. So
the easiest way for now is I'll put it on your screen. So whatever you show on your screen will be there. So how you're asking how a guest would do that? Because
somebody tried to show me yesterday. They were trying to show me yesterday, and I was halfway there. But I felt like it was in the middle of somebody else's show.
See, and this is you 100% on there right now.
Yeah.
So I want to see how. Let me look this up. StreamYard guest. We should both. If we both log in, that would make us. Neither of us would be the guest. It would be both of us. Then you would have an option to do that. I could show you how to do that. Okay. Because in StreamYard, like right now, how I just did that right there. There's a thing for sharing your screen. It's just a button. It just says share screen. Let me see. I'll do it right now. I'm just gonna hit share screen, and then I don't know if you can see that. And then you can pick whatever screen right here, and boom. So I got this shared screen now. So say I just typed in shared StreamYard instructions. I can type in anything right here.
Okay, and I have so many questions, but I don't want to do this now. But because it's like there's another thing that I do that I'm trying to go back to my solds on my seller hub.
Mm-hmm.
And on my seller hub, what's going on is I don't know the shortcuts. I always do it the long way. So what I do is I go, I don't know. I always have to go to I'm trying to find my old, I usually have to go to overview and then go down to the task bar. I got to go down a little further. No, listings. I go to listings. I go to show more. And then I finally go to sold. And
okay.
I know there's an easier way.
Just sorry, just not to cut you off, but it doesn't matter if you're a guest or not. I'm reading this right here. It says both you and your guest can share a screen. So if you look down on the bottom of the screen, do you see any buttons? One that says mute, stop, cam.
Yes, mute, stop, cam.
Do you see?
And then share screen, and
there
then
you
leave.
go. Share screen. That's your button. So whenever you're ready, whenever you have a screen up there that you want to share, hit that button, and it's going to do what I just did. See, like here, I'll show you right here. I hit share screen, and the screen's going to pop up. It'll give you a couple options. Share your entire screen, share the application, or share the Chrome app. Do the application, and then you can click on. It will show you a picture of the tabs you have open. So, like I have a tab open right now.
Okay.
See right here. So I can type in whatever. Let's see here. Google. I'm just typing in random things here, and you can see that I can type in anything I want. You can share that if you want.
Okay. Let me see.
You can do that. So whenever you're ready, get the screen up, and it will let you pick that.
Okay. Let's see. Last 7 days.
No rush. Whenever you get it.
Yeah. And then search. And I know there's no one here, but this is what I was trying to explain to you.
Okay.
What I wanted to do is I wanted to be able to like teach everyone, but teach me.
Yeah, that's how we learn. We teach ourselves by teaching others.
Yeah. So, okay. So let's try this. So I have a screen open. I'm going to go back over to StreamYard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in StreamYard. I'm going to go to share screen, and it says share screen. 2 monitors, share screen, working best, good computer. Share screen. I want this one. Now, see, can you see on the screen? No.
Right now, until you hit share screen, I won't be able to see it. Like right now, all I see is you.
Okay.
And on this morning's StreamYard tutorial.
Okay, I pressed share and it's not sharing it. Let's try it again.
Your screen should change to, because your screen is there, so it'll change you to whatever you're sharing.
Okay. Share your entire screen, share application window.
There you
share
go.
Application window. Okay.
There you go. Click on that. And then it will make you smaller. The only difference is if you want the entire screen, you could do share entire screen. But if you want to see yourself, show the application.
Still, I'm close. I'm getting there. Share screen. Then
see, I'm going to test it out with you.
Application.
Oh, then, okay, go scroll down. And there's a blue button that says share again.
Yeah, so right now it's showing me share your screen. It's showing me which one do I want. And I want, it has the one I want. So click on it. It highlights it blue.
Then go all the way to the bottom right.
Okay, and it's right
click
there.
Share button. Click
but it's not.
share button.
When I click it, it just drops it. It said, hold on. Chrome has lost.
Oh, don't use Chrome, maybe. Try using share application. No, I'm saying you can. Do you know how there's an option for share application or share Chrome?
Yep.
Try the share application.
Okay.
As opposed to share Chrome. That might be it.
Okay, let's see.
See, I'm going to try that. Let's see. I mean, it shouldn't make a difference because with the share app Chrome, you just have to pick the tab by the name. Share application, you're going to basically pick it.
Can you see it?
Not yet.
Okay, because
wait, no, hold on. What am I saying? I'm looking right at it. It's right here.
Do you see me going up and down?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm an idiot. That was my bad. It popped up as another person. So like right now, you're still here, and this is still here.
Okay, so now here we go. So this is the piece that I sold. Hopefully it doesn't show too many names. That's the problem.
Scroll down then. Just scroll down. Okay. There, right there. Stop. Yeah, right there.
I want to go to the price.
Go up a little bit. Like
right there.
They're right there. There you go.
So guys, this is a this is and actually the cool thing is I was listing it on this show, and just to show you guys, like, with things that we say, we really do sell. Like, it's not like a joke. So I listed it about 3 weeks ago, right, Mo? Not even.
Yeah, maybe less than that.
Does it show on there when I listed it?
No.
I
bet if I went back, I could find it.
Okay, we're not doing that. But this is what it is. It's a printer for cards, like for, I don't know. I really don't know, guys. But it is. I got it for, just gonna say $100, and I sold it for $923.
That's crazy good sell.
Now I want to go back. Okay. And then the next thing I sold, which I showed you guys on the show, is this. It was a Lineman Pouch that I bought at the flea market for $15, and I sold it the same night as that other piece for $125. And guys, I used the 46 cents. That 46 cents tells me when I listed it, so I know within what year I listed it. So the 46 cents is my age. So if you would have looked at something last October, it would have been 45 cents.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah, so that's what I use. So I'll know, somewhat, once I get it a full, but I've always done it this way. That's just something that I do, and it works for me. Everybody has their own little, but come up with a creative way that will work for you that you'll remember. So everything I sell, it's whatever the money is, 46 cents, and the shipping, 46 cents.
Gotcha.
So.
And you can stick that in the custom SKU as well, just like Leroy's saying there. It just helps him remember,
Yeah, because I have a custom SKU as well.
Mm-hmm.
If you look right here, you see my page. See how you see the little tags?
Yep.
So those little tags is my custom SKU, and I'll show those as well. Let's see. So this is another piece that I sold that night. And see right there, the custom SKU?
Yeah.
So that's my SKU. So what I do is
hold up that. Nice.
Yeah. So my very first picture I take is just the numbers on that SKU. And then what I do is I take the pictures with it in there. So if you look on it, it says P box. So I know it's going to go in a priority box, or someone else knows it's going to go in a priority box. Big means it's not in a bin. It goes on the off to the side on the 400 shelf, but it goes on the big side. And then the bottle number is just so when I do my listing, I can see it. And this is the item. I got it for free, and I sold it for $200.
Beautiful.
And none of these were office. They were all straight up just overnight. I woke up and it was like, what?
It's like, I need this now.
Yeah. Yep. And then I think that was it. It was those 3 items that were like really good. I also sold this. I think I showed you this too, Mo. This was the other item I showed you that I shipped out yesterday. Remember, I bought it for
yeah.
I bought it last week for $40. Actually 35 because I got them down, and sold it for $125. 46.
I am looking at this red, and it does pop. Like your red, what is that? It looks like plastic or rubber or leather.
It's like a vinyl. Yeah, I got a paper. I just ordered paper from Amazon that I just got in.
That does pop. Even with the red on red, you would think it does.
I used to not use the red on red.
Okay.
I used to use, if it was red, I'd use like
the black or white one.
A black or green or white. And then I just started doing red on red the whole time. And it defines it. It's fine. You're fine. I feel that it doesn't really, I mean, all of this is red. I mean, this is probably one of the most pieces that will have a lot of red. And this is that dial indicator. These things are amazing, like money wise, and with the box and everything. I mean, that's sometimes people know their start and they know that there's money in them. So the price will go up a little bit. But look, guys, I paid $35 and I still sold it for $125 and $15 shipping, which it did not cost $15 to ship it. But I go by a standard shipping. I've never had any problems. I've never had
actually, I mean, do you ever have people, because I noticed this is estimated within 31 business days, so you've maxed it out there. Are you doing that because of COVID? Because I know a lot of people are, because of COVID, they have extra long shipping because they know there's a chance something could go wrong or get delayed.
Delivery should not be that.
It's because I just noticed it says estimated within 31 days. And I know for a fact you ship every day.
Yeah, I do. So I got to go back and double check that.
So, I mean, you can't change that now since it already sold anyway. But
let's see if the other ones are like that too. Let's see if the other ones are like that too.
Just pick a random one and see what happens.
I'm going to pick the big one. It doesn't say it there.
Might have just been a one-off then.
No, it does. Look, it says estimated before the 26th.
That's half the time. That's like 2 weeks.
Hey,
Tommy, how's it going, man?
Hey, Tommy, how are you? Tommy, this is the piece that I was talking about yesterday. Tommy and Tracy were joking. Tommy's like, yeah, Leroy went to the strip club. That's why he hasn't been here all day. He made that good money yesterday, and he's gone.
Yeah, you show me dollar bills, right?
Yeah, thank you, Tommy. That was actually funny. And I don't want to bore the other people that are not here, but I can go back and show the other two pieces. So there was this piece that I bought for $15, sold it for, this was the same night, Tommy. And then this was the same night as well, Tommy. And then yesterday, I think I made like, I don't know, like $15. And that as well. So I want to get out of this.
So you just, the bottom, it should say stop sharing or stop. There you go.
Okay. All right. So we learned how to do a little bit of sharing.
Now we know how to do that. That's cool.
And I did some, I'm not saying it's bragging because this is what we do. So we know we make sales.
I mean, if we're not, then what are we doing?
Yeah.
No, that was awesome. I mean, and look at that. It was 3 listings, multiple hundreds. I mean, that was awesome.
And the funny thing is, every one of, well, I don't think the grinder you saw me list, but the other 3 things you seen me pick and sell within 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know, which is really cool.
Definitely. So, and I think even just listing that kind of stuff, if it's in-demand stuff, eBay bumps your store up.
Yeah.
They say, okay, he's putting up in-demand stuff and it sells, then you're, yeah.
So any of that stuff that I've sold from my neighbor, any of that stuff that I've sold, it's always been somebody with 4 feedback, 7 feedback, 9 feedback. I think those are coming off of Google. I think they're coming off of Google. I've never asked, and it's always a business. And like one time I had one that it wasn't the big one, it was something else, and it was like a big transaction, and I actually had to have a conference call with the manager because they were buying it for the business.
Yeah. And
it was no big deal. They were just like, it was really short. They were just like, you're going to send it out. They just wanted my verbal, even though eBay has it.
Yeah.
And how long you've been selling. Do you sell a lot of this stuff? Where'd you get it from? And it was simple. And I did that. And then they said, okay, we'll transfer the money over to our account and then we'll send it to your PayPal. And when do you think you're going to send it out? And is it going to be confirmation and insured? And that was a hit. It was like, and then I messaged them back to follow up. Hey, how was everything, guys? Everything was great. I said, I do get some things like this, so please check back on my store. And that was the end of that conversation.
Yeah. It sounds like you're very hands-on with your listings, which is good because, there's a lot of sellers that don't respond at all to anything, to anyone.
I feel like we've talked about before, I feel that I probably overdo it in some of my steps that I do in reselling, but I really don't want to change them because they've been working for so long.
Exactly. And not just that. I remember when we had the shipping store, I remember in conferences, whenever we go to, they say it's better to be someone that overdoes it than underdoes it, overpack rather than underpack, because you don't want to be that guy.
I wanted to video that pack that big item that I packed yesterday. I don't have the setup yet. I only have my phone and I'm making excuses, but I don't feel comfortable with what I have. I want better.
Okay.
And I was actually on another show yesterday doing a working hangout, and I was busy with them, so I was just packing it. But to see the process, what I did was it had an original box with styrofoam, everything. So I had the original box. I showed you that. So
Yeah.
I used that. I took and put that in a plastic bag. I put I have some right here. Hold on, this. Okay. I know I have a piece of cutoff here. So I have I always take shipping stuff from different like my neighbor and relatives and stuff. And this is just that thicker cardboard.
Oh yeah.
And it's honeycomb. Yeah.
Honeycomb.
So I took this and I made a box around the original box.
Mm-hmm.
Put that together, and then I have this bubble. I had a whole bunch of this bubble.
Oh yeah, the thick one.
I wrapped that honeycomb box. I wrapped that whole thing in bubble, and then I put all of that in another box.
Yeah. Just to answer a question from the chat here, do you go to the post office to mail your packages or have pickup service? I've done both. I do both. Currently, we have a substitute mail person, or not one substitute. We have like lots of different people. And I've noticed that sometimes my stuff's not getting scanned in if I leave it at the door. Even though it has a scan sheet, like one time they messed up with a scan sheet, which I've never seen before. I thought if you have a scan sheet, you can't pick it up without scanning it. So long story short, I take it in now. I have been for a couple weeks. But if you can leave it at your door, if they have the scan sheet, you should be fine because they have to scan it to pick it up. So they can't get around that. Like, Leroy, have you ever print out a scan sheet so you got, like, I don't know?
I have. I pushed away from it. I feel that I just bring my stuff to the post office. When I was in Rhode Island, they wouldn't. If you had anything over 3 packages, they wouldn't take it unless you had a scan sheet.
A lot of post offices are like that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Especially around Christmas.
This one here is amazing. It's the best post office I've ever been to. So I just go and I drop it off. And I would suggest to Chuck, if you live within 3 miles and you have the couple of minutes, just bring it there. Yeah. If you live 3 miles within a post office, just bring it there. If not, you can definitely schedule it through online, or if your carrier has a time. Some carriers have a select time. One of my old carriers, every day between 11 and 11:45.
It's usually earlier.
Yeah. They were going to be there. And what I would do is I could hear the car the next street over, the mail truck. So I would just get ready and I'd have everything in the front. And then once I heard the dogs barking at the neighbors, I knew. I mean, I had a lot of I was lucky, but I had a lot of things that told me that she was on her way. And I would leave it out for her. If you ask them their routine. But like Mo said, if you don't have a regular mail carrier, which is nowadays you probably don't, you're better off scheduling or you can drop it off. What do you do now, Chuck?
Yeah, with mine, what happened was it wasn't that they didn't scan the scan sheet. They put a different number on there. I forget. I had like 7 packages, and then like it said, "Oh, you have 6 picked up," or something like that. There was a discrepancy in there somewhere, and I was like, "That's impossible. There's so few packages. No way you could have mixed it up." So because of that, now I'm a little hesitant. Mm-hmm. And second thing is because what I do is I kind of put it on my route. I kind of go through. I'll go to FedEx. I'll go to the post office. I'll check out a thrift store or something like that. So I'll do it that way. It gets me out of the house too. So I don't know. It's probably a waste of time. I probably should go back to the scan sheet. Yeah, let's see what Chuck does. Does Chuck have a channel? Let's see here. Everyone has a channel. If he
Does
does,
that guy Tommy have a channel?
Tommy Bernard. Yeah, I think I saw someone who looks just like him last night on YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah.
I say it's the Tommy and Tracy show, but it's actually the Tommy and Crew show, because he has people like Crowin that comes on, and then there's a bunch of people in the chat. Like if you don't see him there, then Tommy's not on. There's a certain amount of people that are like they're always.
It's the only show that I've seen where there's like where they had a test and it said this is not a show, and he's got like 25, 30 people in a test show. There's nobody on the screen, but there's still people in the chat. Like a lot of people.
That was in the beginning of that test show, and that test show lasted
like
for like 4 hours. It was like 4 hours.
I don't know how he does it.
I feel like we're at like a radio show. We're on a radio show, and like you have the sister station.
We're the after show. We're like we're like the after show. We're like the fancy.
We're the beginners. Like we're on the AM channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're like that show that comes in a random hour that nobody's really listening to.
Yeah, the college
talks about the other shows.
Yeah. The college. We're like the college show.
There you go. All right. I must say though, because I've started to get more listings done during these things, that I am, or at least other than yesterday, I was getting a lot more sales.
That's a good thing, and we need to update our
the sheet. Oh, that's right.
I did like 14 yesterday. I actually, considering I took 2.5 hours to ship all that stuff out.
Well, that's pretty good.
Let
me put the daily number sheet up. I need to change the name because it has. How am I going to do this? I don't want to do a different one each day. Maybe I'll do a weekly number sheet.
Yeah, I mean, I have a whiteboard if I have to. But.
I'll say weekly, so it's more. So I don't have to keep changing it. I don't want to have 7 different sheets or 4 different sheets, whatever it is.
Understood.
And then what you said is you did another 15 yesterday.
Yep. I'd rather not do the pictures, how many pictures I took, but I'm okay with doing the listed.
I just wanted to have something because a lot of people, maybe you're not listing right now, or maybe you're not whatever. So,
you're just doing pictures, yeah.
So you're up to 24 listings. Let's see here.
Because I actually came back to the warehouse last night and did a few more.
Nice. Okay. And let me see. I was going to go through a few. I had some midweek sales, mainly action figures. Nothing that interesting. But let me see what I have here. Oh, yeah. This doesn't mean anything to anybody else, but it means a little bit to me, only because my lots are starting to go through. Like I said, I was making lots of boring T-shirts, base layer T-shirts, and they're starting to sell. I think 3 of the 7 lots I put up have sold. This is the 3rd one in, I want to say, a week. Just nothing fancy. Just nothing. Under Armour shirts, like wear them underneath stuff. Wear them to work out, whatever. But I put lots of 3 to 5 of these. So these are going for $40 to $60 a pop. So I just put a bunch of them in there together. Those are actually moving. People don't like to buy one. I don't know why I never did this before. Mr. Louis. How's it going, Louis? Louis. Good morning, guys. Hope it's been productive so far. So far it has, I think. Louis. Let's see, what else? And let's see if I find anything else interesting in the soul. Oh. sold this. This is what to make lots, saves on. Yeah, and it helps me clear out old inventory. I sold these. These are older Disney figures. I had 3 of these that they were sitting for like 6 months, I'd say. I've sold this same item 3 times, and I looked on the thing, and one of the times it was to the same person. They never paid for it. And then they paid for it again, I want to say 2 days ago, or I shouldn't say pay for it. They clicked on buy on eBay. You know, you don't have to pay for it immediately. So then they didn't pay for it again, and they sent me an email that said something weird like, let me pull up the email. It says something like, I will not pay for this, or I'm glad I will not be paying for this, or something strange like that. Let's see here. What did they say? Okay. Hello, I am really about not responding to my initial offer. I went to pay for it just recently, but it looks like it wasn't available. Again, I apologize for the inconvenience. Hopefully you will be willing to transact again. Thanks. Now, what the hell does that mean? I mean, I'm going to put what they wrote in the chat here. This is a comment. Let me see here, because I don't want to say their name. They put their name in their screen name in the comments. That's why I don't want to put it up there. This is what they said exactly. Somebody explain what this means. This is, thanks, Louis. This is what they said. What the heck does this mean? Hello, I'm really about to not respond. Can you decipher this strange message for me? This is from a buyer of those Disney items I just showed you. It says again, hopefully you will. And at the end, it just says be willing to transact again. I got cut off there. Sorry.
Was he drinking?
I don't know. He's drinking something. But this is, like I said, the second time they purchased. Same item. A month ago, they did this again. They never paid. And I was about to cancel it when they paid. So now they paid. I just wondering if they're using Google Translator, but they're from Salt Lake City, so I figured they wouldn't have to do that. I don't know. They did
I'll be right back.
No problem. So anyway, so that was interesting, I thought. But it's sold, so. All right, this is another, every day I sell more. I'm selling G.I. Joe every single day. I forget what this guy's name is. Nothing much, $15 sale. Oh, where am I? There I am. I think they meant it may have, possibly. Yeah. I try not to argue with people. I'm the kind of person that I will type something and then delete it just so I can get it out there. You know, if it's mean or whatever, I'll type it. And yes, there are moments who have language barriers. Possibly. Possibly. I should ask Chris from Daily Refinement. He grew up in Utah, he said, so. Let's see what else. All right, nothing fancy here. I picked this up at Discreet Industries, if anyone knows where that is in Sacramento. It's just a thrift store. And I got like 2 or 3 of these actually, and they've sat around for a while. It's Sacramento Kings jersey from, I guess it's 2011, it says right there. This just sold for 20 bucks shipped, nothing fancy. But I like picking up anything sports or music related that has dates on it. For whatever reason, let's see, it says, what does it say in there? It has the dates and times, who they played, because people like this stuff. Folks with second language. Yes, that is true. That is true. I always tell people I am half literate. So I don't have a second language or a first language. I have a half of a language. Let me see here. All right, I picked up a lot of these guys. These are from, I want to say 1990, maybe 91, wrestling figures. These are actually really, you can't bend them, so people get annoyed. They say, why is there something wrong with this guy's arm? Is it broken? Like, no, they're just stiff figure. You can't bend them or twist them or whatever. But these do relatively well. Let me pull up the sold. Never go to see this sector. I always hated the Kings, even though I'm in Sacramento. I like the Warriors, so. Okay, back to listing. Nice. Let's see here. Page shipped. This is a what's his name? Why am I blanking on his name? Let's pull it up here really fast. All right, froze up again. Hold up 1 second. Okay, here we go. That's right, Rick Steiner. So the Steiner brothers, that's Rick Steiner. If you can get him and his brother together, it sounds a little bit better. I think he already sold his brother. I think that's his, I don't know if it's his brother in real life. Any wrestling fans out there? Remember the Steiner brothers, 1990. Galoob. I love that name, Galoob. It says, where does it say? I don't know if I can see it right there. Galoob. Galoob. Can't see. Yeah, anyways. What else? Put this on Instagram yesterday. This is just lamb's wool sweater. I like the old tag, Camp Sea of Scotland or something like that. I personally can't wear wool. It makes me all itchy, but I grew up wearing it. If you get it from, like I said, Scotland, New Zealand, places like that, it's good. Wool is pretty good. I mean, not as good as cashmere, obviously, but wool is good. I like wool, especially this time of year. It sells. You sell vests too, and those vests are good too because they're light. You can even ship them first class sometimes. There's another guy I just sold. This is not much. This is like $10 shipped. Just a variant on Iron Man marble figure. Nothing much. I have hundreds of these. They go. I get them 50 cents to $1 a piece. Sell them for 10 to sometimes 20, 30, depending on how rare it is. And do I have any more? Oh yeah, this was an interesting one. This was at the bottom of a lot. I can't even remember what I paid for this because it came with something else. I thought it was a throwaway piece. I don't know if you can tell. This is a bootleg Star Wars figure. It is, I don't even know how old it is. It's really light. It's pretty cheap, but see, stupid lights up. Okay, this is maybe the most annoying toy ever. When's it gonna end? All right, stop. Stop. Oh, wow. Thank you. So, yeah. Sharp looking sweater from like that. Nice. Made in Italy, obviously. Yeah. At the bins, almost purchased it. Nice. Yeah, see, that figure, this one right here, I should say, sorry. I think it goes as, they call it Jaru Space Robot. It's basically a Chinese Darth Vader ripoff. I don't know how old it is, but I have another one in white. There's a few other ones. So it's not a super fast seller, but if you find those, they do sell, and that one still works. So that's good for the picture because you get those light up red eyes and that really, really annoying sound. So yeah, those are my sales from yesterday. I can drop those off. I have to pack those later and drop those off. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Let's get to some listing. List. Almost 30, 60, big kids reviving. Always. I don't think I'd do anything other than relive. Like, I know Louis big on music and art and stuff like that. Me, not so much art, just not because I don't like it, but I just don't have that knowledge. But music I know a little bit about, and action figures and toys and games, old sports. Yeah, I love that stuff. Who doesn't love it? I mean, even who was I talking? I was talking about that with somebody. Even old candy bars. They just maybe you haven't eaten them in a while. Yeah, I was talking about that with Leroy. The only thing I've ever stolen is a whatchamacallit bar from a Kmart. One, you can't find Kmart's anymore. Two, I don't think they even have whatchamacallits anymore. Maybe they do. I don't know. Somebody tell me out there if they do have whatchamacallit candy bars anymore. But nostalgia is awesome. I always want to be nostalgic, because if I'm not, that means I'm losing it. Or maybe it means I'm losing it if I am too nostalgic. I don't know which way that goes. It's one of those things. I'm going to be back in a second. Actually, not a second. I'll be back in like 10 minutes, if that's okay. I'll see you guys in a minute.
I'm back, guys. Don't leave.
I got to leave now. Leroy's here. I got to get out.
I'll see you in a minute.
You get some coffee?
I got to go in the morning and say hello to the landlord and rub his back.
Rub his back. We don't know about that part.
All right, I'm going to take this over. Go do what you got to do.
All right, cool. Back to the Leroy show.
Back to the Leroy show. Leroy is listing a Swiss Army box. It's just the box. It does have the extra band. It does have the manual. Like I said, guys, I overdo it a little bit. I put it in a bag after I take a picture. She has a label, and on the label it has an ounce, so I know what my ounces are. So it's 8 ounces when I go to ship it, and then it's going to go in the 600 bin, and that bin goes from 625 to 650. My bins are in quarters, so it's 600 shelf, then we got 600 to 625, 625 to 650. You know the deal. That's how I do my bin system. And what is going on, Louis? This is great. This is getting weird. I'm a weird person. So I'm going to list this, go back to listing it. Let's see. Put my 46 cents like I normally do. This one's actually priority. just a regular priority box. If anybody has any questions, don't know if there's anybody here. I see 7 people. So we got 7 people. Anybody has any questions or something they want me to talk about, please write it in the chat. If not, I'm just going to ramble. Honestly, that is first class, and that is 12 ounces. Okay. Mm. Then what I do once I list it, I'll put a star or orange on the item, and then that's it. That was a box that I had to finish up. Now I'm getting into this other box, guys. Pots and pieces and boxes do sell, guys. You're not gonna get a bunch of money for them, but you sell 20 things at $5, it's $100, and you would be surprised how many people on eBay have a $10 or a $20 maximum. All they'll spend is like $10, $20, and their wives or husbands don't really see that amount. Just looks like they're getting a coffee. So I like to keep some stuff in there too at that price range. Seems like Mo left and everybody who left with him. Where'd you guys go? I'm still here, guys. It's me, Mario. Everybody left me. I don't know what I did. I don't think I put deodorant on this morning. Goodness gracious, guys. You guys ran away. So I'm looking up these boxes, guys, and $24. Empty boxes. When you go to estate sales, you see these all the time, empty boxes. Let's see. Let's put in empty. Empty. Okay. I'll go back to the search. Sold. There's one here that sold for. Let's see. Let's play with this, guys. Maybe I can show you guys on the screen. I'm trying to learn this. So we're going to learn together. Let's see. Sure. Okay, I don't know. Nope, it's not gonna let We need to fire him, Mo. We got to fire Leroy. I can't hear you. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. I can't hear you. Hello? Testing. 1, 2. I'm going to drop out.
Okay, I'm an idiot. You can hear me now, right? Oh, goodness.
No.
All right, now you can hear me, right?
This is why Leroy is not allowed to be on YouTube.
I muted myself, but I'm an idiot.
No, I went to, so I got excited. I started talking to everybody, which is nobody's there, but I was talking to everybody and I was going over the boxes, and then I tried to do the share screen, and then I clicked myself out.
It happens. Let me see here. Don't worry. Next, I was keeping an eye on that. I just ran in the bathroom and I came out and I saw. Wait a second. Why are my doors on the screen?
There's no Leroy. He's not talking to himself. Where did he go?
Or maybe this entire thing is in my head. There is no Leroy. And
there is no Leroy.
Like what I think is happening is here, but what's actually happening is just everyone look. There's no sound, and everyone's just looking at the back of my doors, and that's it.
So we need to change it to. We need to put something on your screen that says, "Mo will be back." This is a ASMR series with spurts of Leroy. What's it called? It's AMS, something like that, right? It's
ASMR.
ASMR. This is the relaxing session, of the show. I've had too much coffee already. I'm on cup number 2. All right, let me see if I can get the chat back. eBay goes over here. Mo goes over here.
All right, let's get some stuff done.
Yeah, exactly. YouTube, no volume. YouTube there. There's a volume, no volume.
No, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we have no friends, but that's okay.
Got lots of friends, man. I got lots of friends. They're all up here though, but
yeah.
I got lots of friends.
We don't have any friends. It's just me and you. This is the Leroy and Mo show.
Yes.
All right, let's go. So I'm doing, what are you listing?
I am listing shirts, lotted shirts right now. I'm going through those base layer shirts like Under Armour, North Face. I told you last, I think it was the weekend, I was clearing up that mess back there. It's still a mess, but it's a half mess now. And I found 4 boxes of unlisted clothing that I put there to list, but I covered them up with empty boxes.
Which happens.
Yeah, so that's what I'm going through. I've got like 1.5 boxes left.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to clear out old stuff because I'm wondering those $600 checks are starting to dry up a little bit. I think it was a good week though, I gotta say. Not too bad. Let me see, how many listings have I got up? I'm gonna be out of my 1,000 listings pretty soon. I have 313 left. So far, I mean, these are you know how your listings go up again automatically. Maybe live at 10:30, 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Isn't that now? Oh, wait, that's 9:30. Okay.
I can't believe these boxes go for like $15 empty.
Which boxes? Oh, is it because of what it says on the top or what it fits?
No, there are watch boxes. They're for watches.
Oh,
That's when you get your watches. That's what they come in.
oh, gotcha. Yeah, well, people need watch boxes. So.
Yeah, and I was trying to explain to the nobody in the chat that to keep an eye on that stuff when you get to estate sales and stuff. If you do like a fill a bag day at the end of the day, grab those because I was as I was looking, I'm gonna go back into it. I'm gonna try, so I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say until I get there. So just give me a minute. But yeah, I'll show you guys in a second what I'm talking about. You can go live, Louis. That's fine. We're gonna just sit here and talk to each other. Jumping into our time slot. What do you think this is? I want to share of that show.
That's everybody is live now. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's been, I want to say, the last 2 weeks. It's like everyone is doing lives as opposed to pre-recorded. And then Leroy, you have an announcement, don't you? Or I'm not sure if you wanted to say or not. Maybe he doesn't want to say yet. Because I saw a thing, it popped up on YouTube for me. Reseller, so Leroy's referring to the lurkers as nobody since I'm here. Now, we think the lurkers are my other monitors. I have 11 monitors that are open usually. See, Mo come on since May 2020 lives have been. Yeah, so I didn't start watching a lot of the lives until very recently, so I'm sure it was even before then. But yeah, we got to do something, right? Everyone should go live. I say 100 people go live at the same time and see what happens. Have a live free-for-all. And the last person that doesn't get sick of it is the winner. Lives. No, you're right, though. There's been lives for a while. It's just...
Which is okay. I don't care. I'm not leaving. I'm staying with Mo till he kicks me off. So we'll come in here and it'll just be me and you. That's fine with me. And then we can go back and I can show my daughter and I can say, look, see, Daddy had one friend your whole life.
There you go.
So let's see here.
All right.
So I'm gonna try to go into eBay and I'm gonna try to put it on the screen.
Go for it.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. So now I'm gonna go back over to here, go to here, here, go to here. Yep. And Oh, I don't want that one. I want this one. I don't want that one to show. Hopefully that one shows. So why is it doing that? So this is what happened to me last time. It says Chrome has lost.
Yeah, I don't use the Chrome one. I use the application one because sometimes, for whatever reason, it doesn't match up.
Okay, but I'm not using the Chrome one, and it still does it. I don't know why. It's okay. It's all right. I will figure this out. This is where I need to do. Uh,
There you go. It's up.
okay. So I do have to go to the Chrome one. It's weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever works.
Yeah. So just showing you guys, like, look at the prices of these empty boxes sold. I mean, honestly, even $10 or $22. When you go, you a lot of you guys go to estate sales. When you go to these estate sales, and they do the fill box, you look at this one here, $27. It went overseas, but $27 with the strap, everything. Don't pass that up. That's crazy. Right here, $25 for this one. That's when you guys go to these estate sales and you see, fill a bag day, and you see those in the bedrooms, grab those things.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to, but in my eyes, I mean, that's easy money. Easy ship. You're under a pound.
Nice and light. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
And
breakable.
if you want to get fancy, it was in here too. Rolex.
Rolex. There you go.
And you see the price of those. I've done it before, and you'll see the price of those, and that's like crazy. These are empty boxes, guys. $99. 110, 90, 120. That one they settled for. You figure if it's slashed out, then they went $10 under, so 35. Still, they charge $25 to ship that. That's under a pound. That's a $6 ship. Because they knew they were going to accept a better price. And as you can see, guys, a lot of these things are going overseas. When you see it slanted, that means it's leaving the United States. $89. This one went up for auction. This is an older one. This one went up to auction for $102. This one, $129. They put a slash through it, so you figure they probably took $100 for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just keep your eye out, guys.
Well, one thing you can do to figure out prices like that. I mean, obviously you can look on WorthCoin, but then you can sort it, and you can see the one that sold below for the next lowest price. So you can know it went for above that price at least.
Mm-hmm.
Those are good though.
Yeah.
Don't pass those up.
Yeah. And when you guys are listing stuff, like, do that extra research. Spend that 5 extra minutes and look up the other ones. Like, then are you going to remember it every time? You're not going to remember it every time, but you're going to remember it eventually. You're gonna be like, man, I remember looking that up, and that box those Rolex boxes were worth such and such.
Yeah.
And it will be the time when you go and there's not home runs. So you're gonna go into the estate sale and you're gonna have $500 in your pocket. You're gonna be so excited. You're gonna go and you're gonna be like, there ain't nothing there for you. Everything's gone. But then you go up in the bedroom, remember stuff, look stuff up like previous, like before time, and then remember, oh, that's right. I remember, like, I used to do perfumes and stuff way before. Every once in a while, I'll dabble into something, and I would go to auctions and estate sales, and I would grab all the perfumes. I would sell them at the flea market, not on eBay. but I would get decent money for them. And then you see people on eBay doing it, and do each his own. I hope everybody makes $1 million off everything like that. I'm not that guy, but like you gotta pay attention. I went to an auction and I bought everything under, and this is the truth. This isn't even a joke. I bought everything under the kitchen sink, everything in the closets, and everything in the linen closet, and I paid like $10 a closet, like $10 under the sink, $10 in the closet, $10 in the other closet. And I went to the flea market that day. This is weird, but I literally had to go pick up. So I won them online. It was Max sold. Went to the place, picked them up, and the flea market was open until 3. I got to the estate sale, grabbed my stuff. It was only like 15 minutes away from the flea market. Went to the flea market. I was selling Reynolds wrap that was open. I was selling like
Reynolds wrap?
Yes.
Just
like
the regular Reynolds wrap?
Reynolds wrap. There was boxes and boxes of this stuff. And Mo, before I left the flea market, I made like $300 and I picked out what I wanted. Because when you go to certain auctions, you got to take the whole lot. So I had to take everything out of the linen closet and everything out of the pantries. But it was crazy. Like, and then I went and I sold. That's when I started realizing the bathroom stuff, because I won the bathroom stuff one time. And I'm putting it on my table and I'm selling for like $5 a piece, and they're buying them like crazy.
Jeez. I mean, especially around now, you'd be surprised. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Toilet paper is going for crazy money. You know. So again, if you can make a buck, why not?
Yeah.
North Face. Let's see how.
So this is listed. That one's done.
Nice.
And even like I got a thermos. That's just an old vintage thermos, and it might not be like anything on it, but some of these guys that collect the vintage thermoses, even though it doesn't have Wonder Woman or any character on it, they might just buy it just to put it in the thermos so the thermos is complete. I mean, no, lunchbox is complete.
Yeah.
Yep.
ASMR.
That's Leroy trying to take the wrapping that he put on because you can't see the name.
That's it. I'm changing it to Leroy's ASMR in the morning.
In the morning when I rise.
See, nobody's got the reference on the thumbnail yet. I don't think anyone's looked at it either. I'm waiting for somebody to see if they figure out what that's from.
Okay, better. So I think I figured out that one part how to share.
Yeah, no, you got it.
Mo, whatever you would like, sir. It's your show. Yeah, 2 cups of coffee today.
Nice. No, I gotcha.
Wow. Superman, a Superman with this name, lunchbox, $89.
Is it vintage?
Yeah.
Is it one of the? Is it?
Yeah.
Does it come with the
78.
thermos?
78.
Mm,
Yeah.
78. Okay, nice. I sold. I wish I had enough. I need to look up the brand. There's this a mug. I don't sell mugs very much, but it was, I want to say, like 8 inches, 6 inches. Had its complete. Oh, let me put that on screen. Had a complete nice. What is the name of the brand? There's a brand you can look at, and it's very obvious in the mug because it's literally like his face, his arms.
Yeah. Wow. Mint condition. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No.
1968, $177.
Because that's now you're talking about the comic book as opposed to the movie. Because the movie came out, 78, I think.
Yep.
So.
But just this here, like, I look at the little things, but just this here, when you go to a estate sale, you'll find a thermos, and this is just a lid. Just a lid. I mean,
look at that picture. You can't even tell what the hell it is. I mean,
I know what it is. I know exactly
you know what it is, but I'm saying that picture right there.
Yeah, you can't tell what it is. Let's go in and see. Let's go in and see what their other pictures look like. And again, there is no criticism here because that's not what I do.
Well, that's what we're looking for, to be honest. You look at that picture, maybe nobody bid on it. And then Leroy can go pick it up for $1 and then, maybe sell it for $13. He could have sold this for more, maybe.
Wow.
He just put the wrong picture as the first one.
Yeah, but it's really beat up.
Yeah, it is beat up.
And I don't think he sold it. That's not a sold.
That's not a sold. That's right.
Oh, yes, it is a sold. Yes, it is. We did go to sold. No, we're on sold.
Okay.
Yeah, he did sell for $12.
Nice.
But like Mo said, like, guys, like you can definitely look at that and see that that's a bad picture. We all do bad pictures.
Yeah, I'm the king of bad pictures.
Yep. Wow. $500. See, I know nothing about this stuff.
See, like this one right here. Why would you have this in the wrapping paper, whatever the hell, that white paper? You see that $500?
The tissue paper.
Yeah. Why? I mean, is that original tissue paper? I don't know. Maybe there's Superman tissue paper.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool, though.
Sorry if I'm going fast, guys. I'm trying to find the pictures.
Yeah, just right there. Go down, you'll be able to see it.
Okay.
Yeah, see, I still think.
Is that the whole set?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's
the whole set.
How many did he say? He didn't even put it in there.
Okay, here's the descriptions. 25.
Okay.
There's about 55 lunch boxes and 25 thermoses.
Wow. And
guys, like, this is what I'm trying to say is, and I used to do this back in the day, is I would buy remote control car lots on eBay. And you can buy remote control car lots if you have that much money. Like, people are like, oh, like, I can't find anything in my area. You gotta step up to the plate.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy has 55 thermoses. Mo, you're good with numbers, but if you break down 55, so say 50 thermoses and 25 thermoses, 55 lunch boxes, you put that together, that's 75. Divide the 75 by 500.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't get much at all. You get 15 cents. Yeah.
What is he selling them for? $15? Is that 15?
Yeah,
each?
A piece.
15 each. In my eyes,
15 a piece if you break it up.
Yeah, 15 a piece, which is sort of high, because if you have more I mean, but still, I mean, some of them. Let's go back. Let's see. I'm gonna just jump down, guys. To I like to do this. We'll go to lowest, and okay, so we got some dollar. We don't want those. I usually go to not auction, buy it nows. So we'll go to buy it now. Sold just a lid, $1. Just saying. Okay. So here we go. So we got $6, $1, just a strap, $7, $3 it actually sold for. So these are always the low end. $8, $8, just a lid,
Yeah, I don't know how you break those up because 75 it's 55 plus you said 25, right?
It's 55 plus 25, which is I just got it in.
Oh yeah. I mean,
that's 15
$5
each.
a piece then.
Yeah, almost $10 a piece. Which
I mean, see, I don't know if you break it up by complete set, thermos and that, but either way, that's a wholesale lot. You're getting them for less than $10 a pop.
And these guys are going to throw numbers out there. 500. Where did he come up with $500? Like so you can always.
Was that an auction lot or was it buy it? That was a buy it now.
Auction. Let's go back. I gotta go way back. Okay, let's see. It was right about here. Nope. I gotta go back up to let's go to highest. God. I know I'm scanning fast, guys. I apologize. I'm sort of trying to look.
I wonder, I mean, if that included shipping, you're talking about like $6 a piece.
Yeah.
80 pieces. That's nuts. I would have bought that.
Yeah. And that's what like people are like, oh,
I think it was one with tissue paper. The one with tissue paper right there at the top of the screen.
That one. Yep.
Yep. Click on that $500 mint one. All new, $6 a piece is, or whatever it is. That's crazy. Or these repops.
I wonder if they're repops. I don't know much about this. And
I don't either. So that's why I'm wondering, are these?
But a lot of people have to realize that these go into your category that you're in and go into the top. Go all the way up to the top. Like, for instance, if I do this, guys. So you guys know I'm a tool guy, right? So if I go to, I'm going to jump in the tool lot. And then used, because I saw used tools. So then I'm going to jump over to highest. And we got, these are Snap-on. Okay. So this guy has all these Snap-on tools, over 150 pieces. Then there's this other tool lot, $1,000. Go in those, look around, see if there's any few things that you see that you can, make some money off of, and throw them an offer. Totally throw them an offer. Like this lot right here. Back in the day, depending on what we got for ratchets here, so we get a lot of cheapos. There. But back in the day, I was selling those for $15 a piece. So
wow.
Yeah.
Just for a ratchet?
Just for a ratchet. So I would have been that guy to grab this set and it's make an offer. I would have made him an offer for $150 and I would have grabbed that set.
Nice. And that's kind of what I do with it's harder though. See, the problem is I do action figures and stuff. Mm-hmm. So people they kind of are in love with their inventory more than clothes or tools, I think. So they'll be like, no, these are worth $15 a piece. I'm like, no, I'm not even going to sell them for $15 a piece. Mm-hmm. I'll sell them for like 10 to 14, I can give you two. Basically, I break it down to like less than $2 a piece. That's what I want to buy them for.
Yeah.
Give or take.
So this is one of the tricks I use. $2 with tools. Now, again, we got some numbers here, but I've literally paid.
Wow.
I've paid $6,000 for a toolbox full of tools. That's me. That's what I've done.
Now, by toolbox, you mean this giant thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna go into a sold. Yeah, I'm gonna go into a sold. And I'm sorry if I'm fast. I'm not in the chat. I don't know if we have anybody.
I don't think so. Not that I can see.
Well, they're missing the boat, but that's okay. Because we are dropping bombs right now.
Leroy bombs.
Let's get out of here. Okay. See, that's why I hate these screens.
Yeah, you just advertise somebody's store for them, so I wouldn't be too upset.
No, they can't get my code. So any of this is now, it's open book.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see here. So I want to go toolbox with tools, search. And then I want to go highest first. No, that's lowest first. We want to go highest first. And we're already on sold. I just don't like this. I don't know why that one's in there, because it should be, the numbers should be way higher than that.
Yeah.
Let's just go. Let me go to Snap-on. I hate doing it this way. Snap-on. Okay. So then we're going to go, I'm at highest. Okay. So we got this set here. That's sold for $1,580.
Okay.
That's sold for that. Okay. Let's go inside. Now this is somebody who is getting into mechanics, or they know what's going on here. But at that price, at $1,000, there's still money in that. In Leroy's eyes, in my eyes, there is still money in here. So all these sockets look good. Okay. He doesn't say how many are there. He just says sets. Let's see what his listing says. I don't see much as description. Okay. So I'm going to guesstimate 10, 20, 90, 100, 110, 120. This is how I just quick scan stuff. 20. So I'm going to say there's 200 pieces here. Okay. So 200 pieces, and my minimum price I'd be able to get for most of this is about $15 a piece. But some of them are $100 pieces. Like this one piece here.
There's 200 pieces there.
Yeah, there's 200 pieces here. So it'd be 200.
So you're talking about a $3,000 box then.
How many?
3,000.
Yeah.
If 200 times 15 is 3,000.
Yeah. And there are
what do you think for this? Or what does he want for this?
They sold it for $1,500.
So you double up at least. Yeah.
So you double up. And
nice.
And they're easy. They're quick flip. You could literally put the stuff under your bed and sell out of your house. I'm not gonna give too much more knowledge out.
No, that's good to know. I mean, you're breaking it down like that. That's good, because I've got my best scores from bulk lots.
Yeah, but you look at those numbers and you say, I would bet $1,500, but I just showed you. And Mo, there are pieces in there that are $55 pieces, $100 pieces. That's just the way I look at stuff. So there are some pieces. The minimum I would sell anything in that lot is $10. The minimum. Okay, but in my eyes, I jump it up to half. Okay, so I jump it up $15 a piece. I say my minimum is, and I throw everything at $15. Okay.
Yeah.
This is what I do when when I go and look at stuff. I'll open up a drawer. I'm going to an auction, and I'm going to pull that up too. I want to show you what I'm doing on Saturday. It's not the Leroy show, but I just feel like I'm getting excited, and I like when Leroy gets excited. What's going on?
How's Seattle, man? How's it going? Great up for you.
We are teaching Leroy how to do share screen, and Leroy's
I think he was asking if you'd rather sell that locally or send it priority mail.
What would I do?
If like that one, the example you just gave there, it said great item for eBay pickup or ship priority.
That's all. They shipped it out, but there are items there that
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're gonna sell the entire thing,
no, I sell.
But if you piece it out, yeah, priority mail is fine. First class mail.
Little box.
Yeah.
You know, you sell, if you sell 15 ratchets a day, you know,
yeah,
12 sockets a day or 8 sockets a day at $10, that's $80 a day. It could be a hustle where it's clean, it's small, and once you list them, you could power list them and have them all done quick. And especially when you buy them like that, they're in good condition. The ones I buy usually they're all scratched up. I got to polish them and stuff like that. But I've bought multiple lots like that back in the day.
What about, let's see, someone like me? I don't know anything about tools. How can you look at that and see, you know, this is around here we have a store called Harbor Freight, which is kind of like cheaper quality tools, lighter, you know, or is it like a vintage or like not even vintage, you know, like harder, like it's more solid material? How can you tell by looking at it, like through a picture?
How do you? Well, you're just looking at a name. So it's like somebody asking you the same thing. Like, how do you know that GI Joe is better than GI Dollar General?
Whatever. Yeah. Exactly.
You know, GI China.
You're right. I would look for the. To answer that question, I would look for what it says.
Yeah, because how many things do all of us go online and we have no clue about? We hear Leroy talk about tools, and we go to an auction. We buy a couple of tools, and then you look them up and you say, "Holy snap! This thing's worth $35." You list it for $35. Now you would have been happy with $5. Okay, you listed it at $35 because that's what somebody sold it at. With me, like I'll list it at $35, but I will take $15 if depending on my day. If somebody offers me $15 for something that I paid $4 or $3 for, I'm taking it if that's the day that I need. If I need to get my numbers up, my numbers are low. But if I can make $75 a day, then I'm good.
I think everyone's a little bit like that. Like there'll be days where maybe you're turning down offers because you're getting, maybe that is a hot item. Maybe there's only 3 of them listed and you got one of them. So maybe you turn it down. But the opposite, to be honest, most our days are not super hot days. I list stuff for $49.99, $29.99. And then, you know, I will take an offer for, let's say, $49.99. And if someone offers me $25 and I have, you know, I'll probably take it, to be honest, depending on what it is. If I've got a buck into it, why not?
Yep. Hey, Flippin' Sports Guy, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Thanks for coming out today. We scared a bunch of people away, but we got you. That's all that matters.
That's right. And I got the 4 other people in my head now. It's gone down from 11 to 4. I scared off some of the people in my head too.
That's okay. Some other people started another channel, so that's okay. So Mo, do you want to see my my search for the weekend?
Let's go for it. Let's see.
Let's go for it. So here's some Bolo de Leroy. Let's see, doing good, guys. No problem. So I'm gonna go to Auction Zip. This is my favorite site in the world, and I'm not kidding.
I need to use it more, to be honest. And you can use that not just for tools. You can use it for pretty much anything.
Yep. And I usually type in 100 miles. And
What's the furthest you drive?
200, but it has to be a crazy auction.
Got it.
I've driven to Pennsylvania from Rhode Island.
What is that? How long does that take you? Because 200 miles can take
about 3.5 hours.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, 3.5 hours. But
if I was to go, sorry, go ahead.
No, go for it, buddy.
No, I was just gonna say if I was to drive that long from the Bay Area, when I was there before, that would take way longer than 3.5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Just getting out of there. Sorry, go ahead though.
No, so I'm sharing screen.
All right, go for it.
I
was looking for brand names like Mac, Vintage Craftsman, Snap-on. Yep, that is true.
So here is the auction that I'm going to on Saturday. I wasn't going to tell anybody, but I really don't care because you have your style of bidding, I have my style of bidding.
Ooh, you need to buy. If you buy a tractor, I want to see it on camera.
I'm not buying no tractor. Listen, here's Leroy's motto, okay, guys? If it doesn't fit my hand, I don't want it.
There you go.
All right, but this is the kind of auction that really, really just wets my whistle. A lot of this stuff is not for me, but you got to remember when you see an auction and they have all this stuff, and for Leroy, they got to fix it, right? So if they have that many pieces of equipment, they also have that many tools. So we go in, now we get inside. So now he's just about to get inside with the pitches. He did some outside pitches. Can you still see or no?
I can still see it. It says a state auction.
Are we in the pitches or hold on?
No, we're just. You are just on the main page, the main estate auction page.
Okay.
So
why didn't it's
did
not
it open up
scrolling
another?
with me?
It might have opened up another page. Maybe that's why you're not seeing it.
Oh, okay.
Is that what it did? Like
Yeah.
sometimes they pop open a different page, so you might have to switch to that page.
All right. Yeah. Let me stop. Okay. Just learning.
Again. No, I would have done the same thing until somebody told me. Because you can't see that. On your screen, you see it.
Mm-hmm. Come on. So what it's doing is it's making me. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Don't worry, it's probably just loading up the pictures or whatever, right?
So it's telling me that it's telling me that it wants to know I'm not a robot.
Oh. Well, are you? Are you a robot, Leroy?
No. Robots don't give out knowledge.
Well, if you're a robot, you have to do the robot. So as long as you don't do that, then we know.
Yeah.
Leroy's real.
Leroy's real. It's the real to real. It's the real. You gotta shake that. Oh, I'm getting into my old school rap. Calm down, Leroy. All right.
You don't have to stop. Keep going. Go with the flow.
Nope, not that one. Not that one.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Go back there. I'm sorry.
No. All right.
So look at this. So this is what totally drives me crazy. So you look at this, you see just everything. You see
a garbage can, really?
Yeah, but I see that toolbox. See that big red toolbox?
Yes.
That's when Leroy gets excited. And then you see on the ground, you see like those little bottles of liquids. Like I told you guys earlier, I will grab those and I'll sell them at the flea market for $1 a piece.
Okay, so let me ask you something about that. I can't see what that is, but I'm guessing some of it is stuff you can't ship. Like you said, you sell at the flea market. Is there anything like that you can ship that people would think you can't? Like, something that might have acid in it or something?
Yeah, I don't get into that.
Okay.
But like this machine, like this Mac
wall. Mac. I see Mac.
Yeah, that's a big dollar item. That's a very big dollar item. Now let's see if this will do this.
Yeah, this is a
typical. It did. Okay.
There we go.
So now, I don't want the compressor. but I see the oil can.
Do you have to take it all?
No, it depends how they set it up. But I
Okay.
see the oil can way in the back. I see some orange back there.
Because you know what I used to do, right? I would be the guy they would send in to get this lot and ship it off to them. Maybe Leroy's in South Carolina, I'm in California. He sends me there to pick its entire thing up. I have to break it up and ship it.
Yep. Yeah. So, like, this is the stuff that I like. I don't want to see this. That's awesome. And I think the next picture he'll go into the shelving. So there's what you were asking, Mo.
Okay.
So then you have the locks. Now sometimes the auction does not look like that when you get there. So what they do is they show you what there is, and then if we go down to the end of the pictures, probably tomorrow it might show you all the box lots. So, but I already have an idea of what's there. I already know this is the auction I want to go to. If I have more than $500 in my pocket, that's where I'll be on Saturday. So, that's just like you gotta look out.
Okay, so go back to this. All right, go up. Yeah, looking at that picture right there.
Yeah.
What do you see? Tell me what you see.
What do I see? I see a bunch of wrenches. I see. I don't see money, but I don't not see money. Okay. So that there's couple screwdrivers, some sockets. I don't know what the sockets are. I don't think it's Craftsman. I mean, I don't think it's Snap-on or anything. But I see. I'm gonna be honest with you. I see $15 there. I see $15. That's not what it's worth.
Out of the entire thing, $15.
That's what I see. That's what I see. I'm paying for.
Got it.
Okay. Now, if I take this and I take every one of these pieces right here and bring them to the flea market and put a price tag on them, that one piece is going to get me about $45 at the flea market.
Okay.
Now, if I was to sell every piece on eBay, then that one drawer might get me $65.
Okay.
But at the flea market, I see $40 in that drawer. But in my eyes, I'm paying $15.
Okay. That makes sense.
That's that one drawer. Okay. So here's another drawer. Now, that drawer there, I do the same. I do see a ratchet, one ratchet. Oh, is that me doing that? I don't know how I did that, but I didn't mean to.
It wasn't me. It might have. You might have clicked it twice and it delayed.
Okay. So this box. So let's go back, guys. So this is. I don't know if anybody's listening, but Mo's learning. Mo teaches me stuff. I teach Mo stuff.
I love this stuff, especially before COVID.
Yeah.
I love going through the bottoms of the shelves, the bottoms of the drawers. That's where you find everything.
So this is what I do. So I come up. I walk up to this. They're gonna sell this. If they sold this the way it is, okay. I open up a couple of drawers like you guys saw. And then I go and I look. Okay, the bottom shelf to me is a drawer. So I got 1, 2, 3, bottom shelf, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, top shelf. So there are 10 compartments. 10 drawers, compartments, whatever you want to say, there's 10. Okay. So the box alone, to me, is worth nothing. Okay, the box is a waste of time. You don't know how many auctions I've gone to where I've taken everything out of the box and sold the boxes for $20 a piece. Now, they're worth more than that. But for me, it's a waste of time. Okay, so this box, this here, I'm looking at, I'd spend $150 sight unseen.
$150.
Yeah, because I'm saying like $15 to $10 a drawer. There's 10 drawers. So if it was $10 a drawer, there's 10 drawers, that'd be $100. I'm pushed it up to $150. I know I can get $40 to $50 out of the box. I can definitely get $50 out of the box itself.
Yeah.
Meaning not stuff in the box, selling the box. I definitely can get $50 for it. Maybe more if I want to sit on it, but I don't want to sit on it. So I can bring that to the flea market and sell that box. Sell the bottom. I'd probably sell the bottom for like $45, and I'd probably sell the top for like $60.
Okay. And let me ask you this: something looking at that, how heavy would you say that is, just by your
Oh,
experience?
that's heavy. That's heavy.
So you like separate the drawers and like pull out the
I
tools.
I'm a beast. So I would try to take the top.
You heard it here, man. Leroy's a.
No, I try to take the top of the bottom in one shot. Yeah, I would roll that all up on I'd put some planks.
Okay.
Roll that bad Larry up.
Is there anything you couldn't like that's breakable that you got to be extra careful with, or is it all solid?
They're two pieces.
Something on
So
it.
the bottom is one
the
piece, the top is another piece.
Okay,
And
so you can separate.
it looks like the bottom, one of the drawers are bent. All it is it just fell off the track, and nobody wanted to take all the tools out to go back and set it in the track where it belongs.
Okay.
So like I said, so I'm looking at to buy this. I would say 150. I'm depending on how anxious I am, I might go up to 250. Because like I said, I know I'd get 60 out of the top box, 40 out of the bottom box is $100 just in the red. Then each drawer is worth $10 to me. So now you're at.
So it's $100 just in the red Craftsman.
Oh yeah, definitely. There definitely is. I just don't like to deal with it. There's definitely money into it. You know what I'm saying?
What do you do with the whole base?
I would sell it at the flea market.
Okay.
Yeah, I would take it to the flea market and I'd sell it. If you go buy either one of those, that top box is probably, if you look that up on Sears, that top box is probably a couple $100. You know, they and if they had the keys and everything else.
Yeah.
With me, I always factor it in, but I just feel that in my eyes. You get me all excited, Nate. I mean, Nate, Mo.
Get excited. Nothing wrong with this.
He likes when Leroy gets it.
Get excited.
But these guys don't realize I've been doing this for 20 years. So this is what I know. Like,
they're asking. Sorry, the chat. They're asking: is the top and Louis was asking, is the top and the bottom connected?
No. Somebody might connect them. Somebody might put a bolt through the two. When you get to some of the bigger boxes, but normally no. No, you got that top box. You got up to 150, 200 pounds in that top box. So it's just gonna.
Is that on wheels?
Yeah. There's wheels on the bottom. Yeah.
All right, so you can get that. You have a truck bed or something, though, or where are you gonna?
No, I've put those in a Kia Optima.
Interesting. Just in your trunk, or
I put them in the back seat. I will take that front box and put it in the front seat, passenger side. I'll take that bottom box and I'll shove that in the. I've had a box bigger than that in the Kia Optima. My Kia Optima was my truck for 4 years.
Oh, they're asking. Is this the excitement we'll see on your new tool show with Mike? So
is this the excitement you'll see?
The excitement level, I guess.
No, I don't know if you'll see this excitement. I mean, you'll see excitement. You'll definitely see. I gotta save stuff for Mo, guys. Me and Mo is the way you know. The way you know is me and Mo. So I'm gonna give pieces to some of these other guys because I like everybody. But this is. I'm sorry. You get me into tools, man. You guys are crazy.
Just do you, man. There's nothing wrong with that. So
let's go back into this auction.
Go for it.
I can't read the chat because I'm just into this, guys. I'm narrating. So
I'll be in the chat. My bad. You go ahead. You go ahead. Do your thing.
Do you guys want me to do a little bit more of this? Or you want?
Yeah.
To go back to
I don't know any of this stuff. So.
But what does the chat want? I mean, it's probably like 6 people, right?
Well, if you take out the people in my head, then maybe like 4. But yeah. Keep going. Keep going.
Okay. Mo said to go.
Just go.
So I'm just gonna scan through it. It's probably a pain in the neck to do it, but as we went through these drawers, now we're outside. See that tool bag? That's me all day. That tool bag is me all day. Okay. To most people, that tool bag is nothing. Right now, just seeing that tool bag, I see the thing with the yellow handle, which is a rasp. That's eBay.
What is that called?
It's like I call it a rasp, but it's to shave the bottom of doors and for woodworking. It's for woodworking. It's like a not a file. Guys, I'm not good with a lot of the names. I know what
No,
it is. I know
I
the
don't know
money.
what they're called
Yeah.
either. That helps me.
It's probably a Stanley. I'm gonna tell you, it's probably a Stanley right now.
Okay.
That item right there, probably looking at on eBay, probably about $20.
Okay.
The square, the triangle square,
Yeah.
that's a flea market item. That's a flea market item. She's probably $3 or $4. Those chains, sometimes those chains are big dollars. I found out that see these boxes. Can you guys see my cursor? You really can't, but because it shows up better for me. But I'll just explain
We
where
can,
I'm
we can
going.
see it.
Huh?
I can see it. The black cursor, I can see it.
Yep. So if you go up to these boxes with the little drawers, guys, these boxes, they're actually worth money on eBay. It's crazy.
I bought one of those for my son. He puts his Lego in there.
Yeah,
And all
but
these little compartments.
the old vintage ones,
Oh, it's
they're actually worth like it's worth picking them up if you can get them for $4 or $5.
okay.
And then sometimes what you do is you take all the hardware that's inside of it and you make a lot.
Okay. Oh, I think we lost him.
Nothing low.
I think your connection's. Hold up a sec, Leroy. Your connection's kind of weak right now. If you can hear me, I think you're frozen up. Hey, how about exit out and come back in? Because you're completely like Mr. Robot right now. Oh, actually, you're back. I think you're good, but you're okay. You're good. Okay. So that little box right there, I bought one of those brand new, so it wasn't vintage and it wasn't full of any cool tools like he had. But my son puts his Lego in there, and actually, I don't think it was. I don't know if it's metal or not. If it's plastic or metal, it might be plastic. And he's back.
Take two.
Take two. There you go.
All right, let's try to get back into all this again. So is the chat okay?
The chat is good.
Okay.
I'm controlling the voices in my head.
You better stop it with that. People are gonna think you're crazy.
It's okay.
We got something on the bottom though.
So
okay.
There we go. All right, there we go.
So I was at these boxes. So these boxes, guys, there's money in that kind of stuff. Believe it or not, I would take all the bolts. I probably wouldn't buy them when I go on Saturday, but just so you know, there is money in that stuff. Okay, yes, we're inside. All right. So we got like a lot of big equipment. Leroy's not really a big fan of like this big bandsaw. They're worth money, but not for me. They are definitely Facebook, Craigslist. If any of you guys still use Craigslist, they're definitely money for those on those. If you can buy them for, it's one of those you might have to pay $100, but you're still gonna make a quick 50.
Okay.
You put it in your bond. You tell the guy, listen, you got to pick it up yourself. Yada yada yada. You have a truck. A lot of these guys, when I go to these auctions, they pull up with trucks. They pull up with trailers. Like they're ready to go. When I go on Saturday, I will be ready to go. And I'm bringing Snowball. Snowball's my big van. And
you call your big van Snowball?
Yeah, my big van Snowball. My little van is fire truck.
Okay. Well, if the Snowball is white and fire truck is red?
Yes.
There we go. Okay. Yeah. I see the logic.
Yeah. So what do I see? Oh, I see a press. So that right there looks to be a press it looks to be a press. I think it is.
It looks like it. It's got a big old handle thing
there. Yep. And then you got a little compressor here. I see, not sure what this blue thing is. I'll have to look at another picture.
Air compressors are scary, man. Those things.
Okay, so now this right here, these are big money. And they go, I don't know how it is down here in the south, but up north, it's a table saw.
It's a table saw. Okay.
It's a Delta. Looks like a Delta I can see. Those things are like $600-$700. to
How
the
do you
right
move
person.
that?
To the
That
right
looks like
person.
600-700 pounds.
Oh, you moved that with some dollies and possibly a skid steer or
Oh,
a
check.
little.
I think it's on a. I think it's on a.
It is on a dolly. It's on a
Yeah.
dolly. Two guys, 3 guys could. 4 guys, no problem. 2 guys, you're struggling unless you're big guys.
Oh, they like your names for your cars, by the way.
Thank you, guys. I am not in a chat. I don't understand why you guys even watch me. I don't know why you guys like this stuff. I don't know why you guys get me excited, but I'm glad that I can let my hair down and be.
It's excitement breeds more excitement. That's why.
And I don't mind teaching people. So look at this, right? So we got this wood lathe. I'm not big on this stuff. But if any of you guys remember, a good friend of the show was on. I'm not going to say his name. And he was talking, Mo, I think you know where I'm going with this. Remember he said lathe pots?
Yes.
That's what the lathe is right there.
So that thing, okay.
So you take that and you sell it in pieces.
Okay.
So I could sell that handle. If you guys can see my cursor, that chrome handle.
Okay.
I can sell this whole arm here. Oh,
okay.
I don't know what I did. Okay. This whole arm. There's some more pieces there. The whole housing in the bottom, there's money in it. But I don't have to, if I don't want to mess with it, I can just take, if I was to win that for $100, I can get $300 out of that the way it sits. I can take the electrics out. I can take the motor and stuff is in the bottom. You can see that bottom case, that's where the motor is. So if you see where the orange is here, there's a belt that goes down to the bottom, and there should be a motor down there. Okay. That's what runs this. Okay. If it has the slides which go right here, if you see my cursor, there's a track.
Okay.
There will be guides. There will be different kind of guides that you sit on that track, and then you use your tool. You use your tool to scribe all the way back and forth to make whatever shape. There's different tools. So if you know that this guy has this, then there's the tools there as well. And the tools are worth money. Now, I'll grab a bucket of those. If there was a bucket on the ground of the tools, I'm grabbing them. This piece right here, honestly, I do have space to move them, but I don't have the manpower. So I probably...
That's what I was going to say. What does this weigh right here?
Again, probably about 300 pounds.
Okay.
Yep. 3 guys, a dolly, hand truck, and you got it out of there. I normally don't mess with that stuff, but eventually I wouldn't mind.
See, moving stuff like this, like I said, I don't know anything about this, but I'd always know. I could tell if something looked heavy or not. That looked heavy. I'd always there's this one. I had a friend of mine that would help me out moving stuff. He didn't look that big. This guy could lift anything though.
So you get some plumbing totes. Sometimes those totes, like that last one. Let me go back. So this last tote, the white one, not this one here. So let's stay here. So this bucket. So the guy has his stuff in what he uses. So this is all concrete finishing stuff. So he has trowels in here. He has brushes in here to make the lines.
Okay.
I see a roller there, so it could be painting / plastering / concrete stuff. I see a couple concrete trowels in here. That's why I'm saying that. I see a wood float.
What did you call it? Concrete what? Like
concrete finishing tools.
Okay.
Yeah. I see a wood float. This bucket to me, online, depending on if there's some other better trowels in the bottom, online I'm not going to get a bunch, but that's $100 that I wouldn't pay $100, but I can make $100 off that bin at the flea market. All day long. I look in that box and I see there's 20 pieces. Okay. And again, so here's what I do: 20 pieces. I'm willing to pay $2 a piece. Some of my pieces I'm going to sell for $8, $9. Some of my pieces I'm going to sell for $1. And then 3 or 4 of those pieces hopefully go on eBay for over 20.
Nice.
I don't know what you guys are doing over here. The book's not coming out, guys. Whoever is not in this chat is crazy, because this doesn't happen often. You can say for instance, I'm sorry, sir.
No, I was just reading the chat real fast. Marrakesh was saying in my area, those old saws are not desirable. Guys are looking for power tools, like the old saws we're looking at right there.
Yeah, but that's to yeah, you're right. He's 100% right. But there are guys that are woodworkers that they won't buy the junk. So these things that you're seeing, they're not junk.
Yeah.
They are the old grandfathers. They're not throwaway DeWalt. These are woodworking tools. If you look up online and you type in one of those saws and you look just like that guy was telling us, you look at the pots and pieces on those saws, they go for 60, 80, 100. You could take that saw apart and make $500.
Yeah.
You know, I get it. I get what he's saying. Because that's what I was saying about this compressor right here. If you look at this compressor, now it just looks like a piece of junk. If I go to this auction and it doesn't work, I could take that apart and make 60, $70 on it.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, yeah, no, I get what he's saying too, because like I said, I don't know anything about this stuff, but I used to ship it for people, and I would ship mainly within the US, but I would ship a lot to the East Coast, Midwest, South. So it kind of depends on if you're using that stuff or not, I guess. But I mean,
that's
like this right here, look at that. Is this something that you, I mean,
it's to me, there's no money into it as a set. There is, somebody at the auction is going to pay $60 for that, and it's worth $60. Me, I'm out. I'm out at 60. I'm probably out at 40. Then you got a cart. So on this cart, I see some flea market stuff on the bottom. If the clamps, sometimes they might say, okay, the cart and everything on it, and it might go for $40. Okay. Well, if the wheels and everything are good on the cart alone is worth $40, and then everything else, I'm making another $40. Some people, they wouldn't go through that aggravation. Just for me, this is my. So it's another toolbox. Okay.
What is the one on the top? Go back.
That's another toolbox.
So they're both toolboxes. Does that say DeWalt? I can't read it. Something says something else.
It says Cobalt.
Cobalt. Okay.
Yeah. It says Cobalt, and the bottom one is a Sears. It's an old vintage. So that bottom one, and here's the funny thing. Some of these boxes, people actually refurbish these boxes. So just the handles, the tires, the bottom door, if you look up on eBay, you'll see like old vintage. So this is a Craftsman box, right? Watch this. So I don't know how to do this, but I'm going to try.
Go for it, man. Do it.
All right, so I'm going to come off. Mo, I'm going to let you talk, and I'm going to do something, all right?
Okay. Let me see here. It's good you have access to flea market for quick sales. Yeah, I think Sadiq was saying similar to, because he's in Seattle. I mean, Sacramento is a little bit better, to be honest, for this kind of stuff, because we do have flea markets. I mean, they have flea markets in the Bay Area too, but they're different types of flea markets. I think that's what he was saying. The estate sales sometimes can be a little bit, I don't know. You don't get a lot of the stuff that you're looking at right there. I mean, unless you go into different parts of town. Or
so guys, this is not an estate sale. This is an auction.
Yeah.
Two different animals.
Absolutely.
I'm bidding and I'm there all day.
Gotcha. How much stuff? How is this like a? What is this? What are we looking at? Is it a giant facility? Lots of rooms, or?
There's a lot of stuff there.
Okay.
I'm looking at getting there. I leave my house at 6 a.m. It's an hour and a half drive. I'll be there by 7:30. They will open the doors for people to look around at 8. Okay. I will get there at 8, and I will look around at everything. And then when nobody's there, once people start realizing, I'm not saying this to be conceited, but when they start realizing I know what I'm doing, people will start watching you. So then what I do is I just look quick. and I add, like I told you guys. So there's times I can't look through these drawers because there's too many people that are watching and paying attention. They start realizing who you are. I remember him from their last auction. He knows what he's doing. So I'll just look quick and I'll be like, okay, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. All right, I'm going to bid up to $80 on this lot.
Okay.
And then when I get home is when I get I find a $30 piece or $10 piece or so, and it just goes on and on and on. And then this stuff goes to the flea market and this stuff goes to eBay.
Okay. Yeah, I wish they had. I mean, they do. I don't want to say they don't have. They do have lots of auctions around here. They have flea markets around here. I think sometimes the stuff, like he was saying, is that it's different stuff sometimes. But at the same time, I gotta say there is a lot of similar stuff out there. It's a lot of industrial equipment that I used to find because I'd have to ship it to people. All kinds of weird things that I don't even know what the heck they are. Medical equipment, industrial equipment. Not so much farm equipment, but if I went further north in Sacramento, I think you would find it. But like, yeah, not too many tractors. But yeah, that's all big money though. Oh, did I freeze? No, I'm good. No, in Seattle, we have good government state surplus auctions for just industrial tools, but I don't have space to store them. Ah, okay. Yeah, I went to a pretty good government auction. I want to say it was in Alameda, or it might have been in Oakland. It was a police, I think it was a police auction, or it could have been a city auction. I'm not sure. But yeah, you get some serious, it's hit and miss though, but you get some serious things. Anything from like, I saw, it was like a Porsche that had like bullet holes in it. I guess it probably been seized by the cops. I would never buy a car from an auction because yeah, you never know what you're getting. I don't have that kind of money. But there was lots of other things too. They had like a warehouse full of everything you could possibly think of. I don't know if you have any government auctions around you because they have to get rid of that stuff and they're not supposed to make money off it. They're just supposed to get rid of it for whatever they can get. So government auctions, you can go to government auctions online too. You don't have to be there physically.
Yeah. Nope.
I know Wade, he was always talking about those. Just yeah, government auction, just as simple as that. And they're not resellers per se. They are trying to clear out space for the next government auction. So
I'm ready on the next screen.
okay.
Unless
Sorry,
you guys
pay
are
attention.
tired. If you guys are sick of this, I will stop.
No, keep going. Keep going.
So we were into the Craftsman boxes. So I jumped over to eBay. So these are machinist Craftsman boxes. They're gray. But look at the prices they sold for. Of course, they're pickup only. Okay. But like, there was a box similar to this one that we just looked at, the $375. Okay, $375 just for that box. Again, this is not my area. I want the stuff in the box, not the box. But I'm just trying to give you guys ideas. Like, here's just one shelf in good condition. Mo, see that? $269, the red one.
Yep.
There's a bunch of them here, and a lot of guys will refinish these. This is for machinists, 171, and this one was shipped, 149 shipped.
Yeah.
And then then inside of it, if there was stuff in that toolbox, now you're talking another $200-$300. So
how heavy would you say these are? Sorry, I cut you off there, but how
heavy? Empty about 25 pounds.
Okay, no, not crazy heavy.
I've paid. See this box right here, this machinist box. I've paid over $700 to $1,000 for a box like this full, with machinist stuff in it. Just the box full.
That's awesome.
This
money.
auction guy, the auction guy that I'm going to, the one that you guys just saw, I've bought in toolboxes, just a toolbox for $700 loaded. And once you start doing that stuff, these guys know you. That's what I'm saying. They're gonna know my face. When I show up, they know who I am.
Gotcha.
And the
You need to
auctioneer,
put a giant mask on it. This is the one time you can get away with wearing a mask.
look at this old vintage Craftsman, 1950s. Can you guys see that? See my cursor?
Would you do anything with that? Like, because you said you clean up stuff. Would you leave it as is, or would you clean it up?
I wouldn't even buy it.
Oh, okay.
I honestly wouldn't even buy it. I don't know enough about that stuff, but I'm just explaining to you guys. Like, so let's go down. I'm gonna go down. So that was just an idea of what the boxes go for. So now I'm gonna go down to the bottom. And I'm gonna go to lowest. Now here we go, guys. This is what I was trying to explain to you. So just the tags. This one's a little cheap. It was on auction, but we'll see other tags that are gonna be up there. They'll be $15-20. So just the keys, $9 for the keys. Here's a tag. I just mentioned it to you guys.
Wait, let me ask you though. With the keys right here, are those universal? So anyone with this is like
no. See the model number. See the numbers on them. See
so the model number always matches up with the keys. Then it's not.
Yeah. Yep. They should have them on the back of the lock. So
Okay.
see just the Craftsman tag, $9 just for the tag. Here's another one. This is the tag from the box that I just showed you guys. I saw this tag. I knew what it was. $11 just for the tag.
So Craftsman, they're no longer in existence, or Sears sold them to somebody else?
I don't know all the ins and outs, but
Okay.
yeah. But like, say for instance, guys, you go by a garbage, and you see a Craftsman toolbox. This is why I pulled this up to show you guys. You see a Craftsman toolbox. You see that crap this right here where my cursor is. You see that? Rip it off. Get a knife, rip it off. You got $12 on eBay. Okay. Because it's in the trash. Okay. What I'm trying to explain to you guys. Here's more. 15. And now we get into the handles. So this is just the blue screen, guys. We got $15 just for the handle and the latch. Throw the box away. Who cares? $15. You know, there's more labels. I'm sorry I'm going fast. I'm just getting amped up. And 2 cups of coffee. More handles and everything, $18. A lot of you guys wouldn't leave the bed for that. But for me, man, that's free money.
And then can you tell if it wasn't marked that it's a Craftsman handle or a Craftsman whatever, you know?
Can I tell?
Yeah, like if you saw that it didn't have the Craftsman thing and it wasn't marked, could you tell that?
I'm going to be honest with you. It would take me a little bit. I might even have to research it.
Gotcha. Does it say on the inside? Like
sometimes they will.
Okay.
Sometimes they will. But this is just what I wanted to show you guys. Like, you could get an old box, and like the box all bulky and garbage. Well, you can use it as a stress reliever. You know, your wife, your kids are getting you aggravated. You go hide behind the shed, take the handles off, get a screw gun, take the latches off, take the tag off.
What are you doing, Leroy? I'm taking the handles off.
I'm taking handles off. Like, and now we're gonna start getting into some boxes. But people refinish these. You know, I can go into another page and I could show you guys on YouTube people that will redo these and make them look mint. Now, if you guys,
but do people want that, or do they want the look?
They want both. If you guys, if the little bit of people that are here, if you guys ride with me, I'm telling you, if you let me let my brain out and let my knowledge out, I promise you guys, I will help you. You might not be into it. You guys might not be into any of this stuff I'm doing or saying right now, but you could teach somebody else, and that's all I want. All I want you guys to do is teach somebody else. That's it. I'm getting serious over here, guys. What are you guys doing to me? All right, I gotta get out of this. I'm amped up. I'm too amped up.
There's nothing wrong with that.
We got 6 people in. What was it saying?
Let's see. Oh, the question about that. Lowe's sells it now.
Tommy. Oh no. I hope Tommy hasn't seen all this.
Lowe's sells Craftsman. Oh, that's right. I was asking about Craftsman.
Yeah.
Made in China now. Made in
Yeah.
USA Craftsman, very desirable. So how can you tell? It's a good question. Like Craftsman
How can you tell old Craftsman and new
from
Craftsman?
new, or like American from Chinese Craftsman?
With me, how does Leroy tell?
Yes.
Leroy, I stick with my gut and I do it that way. Because I feel that, I know if I'm going to an auction on Saturday, I know that auction, I can see the stuff there. I know it's new or old. If I go to a yard sale, I don't know if it's new or old. And like I've said tons of times before, Home Depot, Walmart, I think Lowe's or one of them sells Craftsman now.
Yeah.
And what they do is they just buy the name and they make it all with the name. So you got to be careful.
Yeah.
You got to be careful, and it's not the same Craftsman. Just like John Deere, you guys go to Walmart. There's a John. Not talking bad about Walmart or Lowe's, but they get a John Deere tractor. Go break a pot on that. Bring it to your local John Deere dealer and ask him for a pot. You know what he's going to tell you? Go back where you bought it from, and they'll give you a phone number because it's not really a John Deere.
Gotcha.
So that's the same thing with the newer and older Craftsman stuff. Gotta take time into educate.
That's true. If I was to get that kind of stuff, I mean, hopefully it'd have a bulk lot of stuff.
Hold on. What's he saying?
So he's just saying you got to consider the time it takes to take something for like a smaller amount.
To take it apart.
You got to take it off. You gotta separate something that's not worth as much when you're going to list it. So if you're going to list it for like 10, 12, 15 bucks, but also you're going to take the time to take it off, you're going to have to separate it. Maybe you have to clean.
Oh, no. I totally get that.
He's just saying take that into consideration so you don't lose money.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like with any of this stuff, guys, don't go and listen to like what I'm saying but there's also people that you'll see bigger YouTube channels and they're like, oh, I got these sneakers. Guys, they're cleaning the sneakers. Like the sneakers aren't new. They're cleaning the sneakers. They're taking tags off. So we're all doing a certain prep.
Yeah. Time should be. Yep. I agree. What I would do, to be honest, if I was getting the bulk of whatever it is, that helps me, because if I can do a listing of 5 or 10 or whatever, then it kind of makes it more worth it. All Craftsman is made in USA, all Craftsman is made in USA, not made in USA isn't worth nearly as much. Yeah,
exactly.
I would imagine. So, and then somebody up there, Flipping Sports Guy, said, thinks Stanley bought Sears.
Yeah, I think so too. I think I heard that before.
Yep.
So
that's good to know. This is all good for me because I don't really do tools, like I said, per se. But I do a lot of bulk lots, and I do always look into stuff, and you always see stuff you don't know what the heck it is. And I love digging through old boxes of junk almost.
And we all have times where, like, you go to somebody's auction house and buy a bunch of his stuff or their stuff, and you're spending time doing that. So there's always, you got to figure out in your business model what, you see these guys typing online, made $50 an hour on eBay. You made $50 an hour because you listed it and then you shipped it out. Mm-hmm. But you didn't make $50 an item, $50 an hour. When I go to the auction on Saturday, I'm going to be at the auction for about 9 hours. Like, I'm making no money right there.
Yeah.
And I just put that into, hi, Tracy. I just put that into consideration. So I totally agree with what Tommy says. But we all have to have whatever works for us, I feel. I don't know. If he knows different, I mean, work with me because I'm still learning. Like, I'm not learning. I know. Apparently, I showed you guys a ton of stuff. I know a lot, but.
Yep. No, what I would say is just if it's a lower cost item, you want it to be one of two things. One, you want to buy it in bulk, as many of them as you can. So if instead of one listing, that one listing is like 10 listings, 20 listings, or 2, you want something that moves fast.
Yeah. If you go into Goodwill and you're going to set, I've gone with guys, bigger guys, and I've gone to Goodwill, and I've gone to 7 Goodwills in 2 or 3 hours, and I bought 2 things. But if I drive by a garbage and I see a Craftsman box and I take a couple of handles and stuff off, I know how to do it.
Yeah.
That to me was a better day than driving around to 6 Goodwill selling stuff I don't even know about.
That's true.
So you got to know your niche, and you got to know ways to,
Exactly.
you know, if I see a box there, and like I said, if I see a box there and it has a Craftsman tag on it and it's in the trash, and I don't want to sell the handles and stuff, that's really not what I do. But the label, I'm taking the label all day long.
Yeah, if you can do it fast, you know what you're doing. You already have the listings ready to go, because I do a lot of sell similars anyway. Everything I'm doing right now, I'm listing basically the same thing over and over and over again. So that's another thing. So you don't really even have to think half the time when you're making these listings, especially with, like, if you're listing on Amazon, you're just literally scanning and going, scan and go, scan and go, scan and go. So whatever.
Hey, Harry, how are you, buddy?
Let's see how long it takes me to see that in the chat. And
Tommy and Tracy must have put a word out.
I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. See, now finally it pops out. My chat always has this 10-second delay. You do, Leroy, because all the money is made up on the exactly. If you want to make $50 per hour, you need to leave that auction each week with $1,000 worth of inventory each week after all fees, etc.
Yeah.
What's your? Yep, that's your dollar.
Yep.
Yep.
And I don't look into that part. I try to just work, and if I go, I also use going to auctions as my entertainment, because as you guys see, when I get excited, I get excited. So that's what drives me. So you guys go to the movies, or you go for walks in a park, or go on vacation. This auction for me on Saturday is fun for me.
Well, that's good. I mean, walks in the park. I haven't done that in a while, but
but that's, you understand what I'm saying. Like,
no.
My mind is money. My mind is reselling. It's always been. So, like, exciting for me is driving up to Delaware, going to an auction or a thing, and then maybe having a burger with Tommy. Like, that's about as far as I'm going for.
You have to bring up food again. Now I'm hungry again. No, you're right though. You're 100% right. I guess what Tommy's saying is you got to just factor everything in, know your numbers, and then you'll be okay. He's just saying, don't lose out because you're spending too much time on something you shouldn't be spending too much time on.
Yeah, but for me to go look at shoes or toys, I'm wasting my time because I have way too much knowledge and tools.
To be honest, thrift stores can be a giant time suck.
Oh yeah, I think so. I think so.
Big time. Like I do it from time to time. I move fast, like literally get in, get out. Within minutes. I
moved here. I moved to South Carolina by searching where I was going. I searched Auction Zip. Yeah. I searched Goodwill. I searched bins. I searched flea markets. I moved here for a reason. I moved here because I'm a reseller, and this is where I felt I'd be moving south, close to the wife's family, within 5 hours, and I can resell and do what I love to do in a good area. Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia. For what I do, there is a good circle there that I can do very well. And that's why I chose here. I did look at Goodwills and stuff, but I'd rather go to a flea market, because if I don't like what I see at this table, I'm looking at my keyboard here. If I don't like number 1, I go to table number 2, table number 3, number 4. Oh, I bought something at table number 4. Oh, I skipped 5, 6, 7. I bought some at 8. So I don't have to get flea markets. Yard sales. I'm not even a big yard saler. It doesn't do anything for me. I'd rather go Saturday and waste 8 hours and leave with a truck full of stuff.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you. I've done more sourcing. I've been up in the Sacramento area I've done more sourcing in the Bay Area, just driving down there, filling up, or I have, I pick up like 1,000 pieces or 500 of this, or I've done it online in the last 2 years than I've ever done before. Before I would just drive around a lot. I would waste a lot of time. I still probably waste too much time, but now if I kind of target it and I try and go to a place where I know I'm getting a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Tommy, I
take it easy, Harry.
Bye, Harry. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. Yeah, Tommy, I totally understand what you're saying.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah, I'm really bad with that. I'm probably worse than like wasting time. My wife's really good at it. Like, just move. Let's move. Let's move. Let's move. And I gotta continue to remind myself that I gotta move. Not garage selling this year was my biggest mistake. Yeah, see, garage. I mean, I would say I target my garage sales now. I don't hit every single garage sale in my area. To be honest, my close area is not very good. I have to drive out a little bit. But I prefer estate sales, or like it'd be nice to hit an estate auction like you do, Leroy. But we don't always have them around here.
Like I said, I put myself in a spot where I knew it was gonna be what I needed. That's why I moved where I am.
Nice.
All right, I gotta settle down, Leroy.
Settle down, Leroy.
Tommy likes when I get all excited.
Do it, man. Let the beast out.
So I got some stuff going on. I'm trying to. I know this auctioneer. I told you I've talked to him before. So I'm gonna see if he'll let me interview him. Like 5 minutes.
Just so you can get a leg up.
No, so I can tape it.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that'd be cool.
There's some landlord cutting wood.
It's weird. Somebody's driving something that sounds like a wind-up car outside. The hell is that? All right. Hope everyone is doing well. Let's see. Let me put some links up on the screen. I really need to say thank you to Tommy and Tracy. They've shared our links this links on the screen because they didn't even mention
Mo Blood. They're still trying to come up with names. Mo Blood.
Yeah. No.
Mo Blood. No garage sales.
There we go. So check them out. Actually, they were on last night. What is today? Wednesday? I always forget to keep track.
Today's Wednesday. Yeah, they were on last night and they're on again on Sunday.
So Sunday. If you want real, I mean, everyone in here knows they probably all came from Tommy's show anyway. So,
but they're real. They're real. Like Tommy broke it down, and I'm going to be straight up. Like, I got a little offended real quick for a second because he is just trying to show you guys it's not just Leroy getting excited and Leroy, oh, this handle's worth this. There's also a time suck where I don't see that because I'm just talking about where I'm excited about what I do.
Yeah.
And that's why these guys are a big key to me, because he puts that in your head and like he makes you think, okay, Leroy, just slow down a second and think about it this way. I'm not speaking for you, Tommy, but I'm just telling you, like, and that's how I am. Like, there's no issue, but like, I got a little defensive because I'm like, and then I had to come back and realize, okay, listen, this is what he means. And everybody in the chat, don't sit there and get all excited thinking handles are worth $1 million, because you got to take them apart. Then you got to find a way to throw them away if you don't want them.
Yep. No, absolutely.
All right, I got no listings done.
I've been listening the whole time.
Oh, shut up.
I haven't done that much this morning. I'm just kidding. But I've got a few. No, I'm with you right there. I'm probably the thinnest skinned person on this planet Earth. So
I'm not thin skinned. He made me realize, and
yeah, sometimes you just have to take a step back. That's all.
Yeah.
It's all good. Yeah, I'm wondering, like, I think there's definitely been an uptick because of that. I mean, I'm not getting political, but because of that $600, I've seen an increase in sales, and that's what I think it is. I don't know about you. I've heard in the rumor mill that there's more coming, so I think our sales it might be like last spring where sales for me were, and I wasn't even listing much last March, April, but my sales were awesome. I don't know about you guys out there, but I think we might be in for something similar.
Where I lost a little bit of that audio. What'd you say?
No, I was just saying that $600, whatever they sent out to people, I think I saw an uptick because of it. And I think I've heard in the rumor mill that there's more coming out. So get those listings up is my point. If it's Amazon, if it's eBay, wherever, Mercari, local, whatever, get it up there because people are looking to spend.
Yep. Yep.
And another thing is I'm on the lookout for bulk sales right now, actually. Because I haven't done, like you said, I haven't done much sourcing recently because I'm looking just to I want giant lots. I don't want to go 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 if I don't have to. Actually, my wife was even talking about she doesn't get a lot of stuff we're doing. Like she's not interested in eBay. She's more interested in Amazon. So she's thinking about even doing private label. Leroy, you're fine. I wasn't being negative. Shit. It's yeah. I need to, like I said, I need to curb it when I spend a lot of time on the minutia.
No, he's 100% right. Like I wasn't mad. When I felt like I was defending myself, and I'm straight up. Like I'll tell you, listen, hey, I didn't realize it because
you're explaining yourself.
Yeah. Now I sit back and I think about, and because I'm giving everybody all these positive vibes about tools, and like Tommy says, like, hold on a second, guys, you got to realize, So, no, I'm cool with Tommy. I like that he gives. He's like, I like that he gives me shit. Excuse me.
Right.
When I meet him in person, if I finally ever meet him in person, then
No, so I like this.
nothing's gonna happen. But
see, this is Leroy on 2 cups of coffee. We got to get you to 3
oh fuck,
and see what happens. Your head's gonna freaking explode.
I can't do that. No, I'm sweating under my sweatshirt. I got a heater on. No, I never do 2 cups. But what's happening is I get 1 cup, and then by because I get in here at 7:30.
How cold is it at 7:30?
47 degrees.
Okay, that's not bad, not crazy. I noticed, I don't know if it's just around here, but it was slightly warmer last night. I mean, it wasn't like 38. Like right now it's 50. Usually it's in the 40s. So.
It was an inside joke. I was laughing at myself.
I do that all the time. The people in my head tell me different jokes.
Yeah. But I've had fun today.
No, I learned a lot, to be honest. And you know what I'm gonna do? I don't know how long it's gonna take me, but I'm gonna pull out the stuff you said. And
we can always just do it where it's just. I mean, I can do that on a drop of a dime. All you gotta do is get me a little excited. So we don't have to pull it out. We can just go in and do one like that. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, but I think that was what you all did when you went through all the listings. That was helpful. I want to strip that down to just whatever you said. It's gonna just Leroy only. So I'll either send that to you. You can put it on your channel, or I'll put it up on mine, because I think that's helpful stuff. Is the bottom line. I didn't know that stuff.
Yeah. What's going on, Derek? What's up,
What's up? In it to flip it. Good morning. Good morning. Did I hear Tommy's getting so much shit?
No.
I'm so thankful for you guys and Eric on Tuesdays. I do want to wake up early. Well, that means a lot. Someone actually wanting to listen to what I said. You know what? It's all Leroy. He's what do you call it? He's Johnny, and I'm what's his name on the side? Getting drunk on the couch. What's that guy?
That's not true. That's not true.
Who's the guy on the side on the couch?
So some of you guys know we actually have the same exact birthday.
We do.
Which is crazy, yeah. Which is super crazy. Yeah. I'm older. I'm older.
Don't worry, I look older. Don't worry about it. One of those things online where it tells you to type in like 20 questions about yourself and tells you your real age.
Yeah.
If I really did that, I'd be like 94 or something like that. So.
Hey, 3Gen, what's going on? How are you doing? We're getting the afternoon crowd here. What's going on here? See, I stopped talking about tools and everybody came back.
No, they came because you were talking about tools. That's why, man. What up, what up? Wait, if I'm not mistaken, isn't Derek having Julian on his show today? Hold on. I think I saw something about that. Word got out that Leroy is on fire this morning. All right, we need to send, I'm going to do like a DoorDash and send you like 15 cups of coffee. And then we're going to see Leroy running in a circle. He's going to do push-ups. He's going to do pull-ups.
This is just a coffee, Leroy. Send me some Guinness. Send me some Guinness. I'll send my PO box in the link.
Start early in the morning. Jeez. The problem with me is if I started off with Guinness, you'd see me passed out over there. So you'd see like those doors, and you'd see like this crumpled fat guy in front of him, just like curled up in the corner. Derek. Topher, what's going on, man? We got all the real ones in here. There we
I
go.
I know. Goodness.
What's up? What's good in San Francisco? Let's have that for a minute.
It must be cold in Tommy. I'm actually. Well, I'll talk to you on the side, but I'm heading up that way soon. I gotta go back home and grab some more stuff, and I might bring Bianca back for a couple of months.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah. She's driving her mom crazy because she's home, and she can do homeschooling from here. So.
You know what? That's pretty much every parent I know. It's a tough thing, man. This homeschooling, it's just a mess. I mean, I'm hoping it's over soon. I mean, it's yeah, it is what it is.
There's a couple of I don't know the channel, but there was a link of channels that I found. I don't know where I found them. They actually rented out their house, bought an RV, and they're traveling through the whole pandemic because the whole family is doing their work online. The husband and wife are both doing their work online, and the kids are doing the schooling online. They had 4 kids. I mean, there's 4 of them, 2 kids and the parents, and they're traveling the United States. They leased an RV for, I don't know if it was a year or whatever, and they're just traveling. And if they need internet, they go to Walmart. They park near the building, and if they have to, they'll just stay there for like 4 or 5 hours, get their work done, and then they'll drive for 3 or 4 hours to the next town or whatever, do a little sightseeing. Okay. It's crazy. I'm like, that's cool though.
That is awesome because I mean, they're taking the initiative, taking advantage of the situation where we're all stuck in, one place. Well, they're not going to be stuck in one place. They're going to be doing whatever they want. I mean, I'm not sure if I could do that. I can't really live on the road. That's just not me. But if you can do that, awesome.
Tommy may be the legend in the house. Tommy is the man, but Tracy is the boss. So I ain't mess with Tracy. Tommy, I'm not afraid of Tommy. Tracy, I ain't messing with her, man. No way. Like Tommy, a man is a man. Like 2 turkeys to get together, they put their chest out and their feathers go up. But Tracy, I ain't messing with her.
The peacock analogy, I like that. Derek, if you're there, you can put your link up because I know you guys have. Why am I not finding it? Because I know Julian. Am I mistaken? Are you guys like?
She said, "Bring it on." No, I ain't messing with you.
Hey, he said it, not me. It was. I didn't say anything.
No, I ain't messing with her. No way. I don't normally say like if I'm on another show or whatever, but since there's a bunch of guys in here, 17, I will be doing a show with Art Vanderlei. I think we have a date, and
You guys have a date?
Yeah, we have a date. Yep.
I see. So this isn't coming out.
I just need to know if Tracy and Tommy think I should do coffee or I should do Guinness.
Yeah, I was looking for I think you should do both. Just your question. Mix them together. Spanish style. You know what the Spanish kids do? I mean, mine's from Spain. Old wine and beer. Just saying, it tastes like crap, but it mess you up. But anyways, Derek, it was going to be on tonight. Oh, I was looking for your link. I couldn't find it. Whenever you get that link, put it up. Maybe I'll just put a link up to your.
Tracy's taller than me. No, fuck with her.
Tracy. Oh, everyone's taller than me. I'm not tall, so.
And that's the funny thing. You meet some like people like YouTubers. I'm a big guy, but most people are like, oh, I didn't realize you were that big.
I've met a few YouTubers. I can tell you how tall certain people are if you want to know. I've met a couple of them, at least the California ones.
I've met the South Carolina ones.
You've met the South Carolina ones.
Yeah, and I'm bigger than all of them.
All right, there you
The
go.
only one that I really wouldn't mess with is Tommy from Buffalo Picker.
Yeah, I wouldn't
He's
mess with
a
anybody.
big
But
he's a big guy. Yeah,
how big
he's
is
a big guy.
like?
He's not as big as me, but I wouldn't mess with him.
Oh, your buddy Nate, the T-shirt Nate, or like?
No. Leroy is tall. I'm taller than Dante. Yeah.
See, I'm short. I'm 5'9", so I can put shoes on and get to 5'10". That's about it.
Chase, hold on. You're going too fast.
Am I going too fast? Sorry.
Yeah,
Let me go back.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, I'll go back. Sorry.
I'm not tall. How tall are you, Leroy? I'm only 6 feet, but people think that I'm like 6'2". But I have big shoulders. I'm about. What's the matter?
Leroy's tall as hell.
Yeah.
I'm short, so I don't care.
Yeah. I'm about 200. I'm about 260 pounds.
Dude, you're built like a. I wouldn't say linebacker, not quite a linebacker, but
Up north they used to say a brick crap house.
the big crap. Yeah, Reezy. I met Reezy in person. Yeah, he's probably it was a little bit smaller than me, but he's to be honest, he was super nice when I met him. Who else did I meet? I met Daily Refinement Chris. That guy's tall. I want to say 6'3", 6'2", something like that.
Yeah.
It was a pretty big guy.
Dante doesn't. Dante is like he's like a little skinny guy. Like no offense, Dante, if you're around.
Really? He doesn't look little.
Well, I guess compared to me.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So you really are like a tank. He's built like a mini. Built like a mini.
What happened?
I don't know. Derek said he's built like a mini fridge. I don't know who he's talking about, but yeah.
Dante is 6'1". Yeah, he is 123 pounds. So can we.
Yeah, Leroy, I'm sending an Uber your way, man.
For why? I'll just fly out there.
There you go.
My brother works for JetBlue, so as soon as all this goes over,
Dante's 6. See, that's what I thought. He didn't
he's
look.
not. He's not. So here's the deal. Okay, I'm just gonna put this out there. I can't stand when people say I'm 6. Not saying Dante, but I'm just saying people say, "Oh, I'm 6'2". How the heck are you 6'2" when I know I'm 72 inches and I'm taller than you?
Okay. I have. So no, I didn't. I met Chris and Reezy at Hustler Hacks. They did something like years ago. So actually, there's like 5 or 6 other people there now that I remember. But I had a story about that, about height. I remember my wife, before she was my wife, she was taking the exam to be in the Army. And they came to her house with a laptop, and they go inside, and she's taking it on a laptop. And there's a guy waiting outside. They made me wait outside. So I'm standing outside next to this guy. And he's all, "How tall are you?" And I said, "Oh, I'm 5'9". He's all, "You're not 5'9". "I'm 6. And you're the same height as me. So you're 6 foot tall." I'm like, "No, I'm not. I'm 5'9", man." And I mean, and at that point, I was like 19. I'd only had my license for about a year. You know, you have to fill in the forms and all. I know I'm 5'9". So he's all, and he argued with me. He was like red in the face. He's all, "I'm 6 foot tall, man." I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I get
6 foot tall. For right now, I'm 6 foot tall, man.
That's what happens to me. Like people, like they swear that I'm like 6'2", and every time I go on that scale and I go to the doctors, that little one, it says 72 inches.
Yeah, Reezy's down in Santa Cruz or near there. I think Chris is like in Oakland. So I think I may have run into Reezy years and years ago at a book sale. I don't know though. I think because I didn't know anyone in the reselling community. So have you ever done that before you started watching all this YouTube stuff and you think you saw somebody after the fact? So I think I've run into a couple people, but I just didn't know who they were.
I think Eric is a big guy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you figure? Yep.
Yeah, I think he's a big guy. I've never met him yet, but I feel that he's a big, like, he's just, you can see it in his videos.
Probably Bel Air. Yeah, Callie's all over the place. No, we need to get a link for Derek's video.
Wow. See, I never think Derek was weighed.
Derek's 5'9", so we're about the same height.
I didn't think he
I'm
weighed
not quite
10.
210. I'm probably like 190 something, 195. Pure, whatever the opposite of muscle is, but but yeah. No, when I was younger, when I was actually skinny, people used to think I was taller than I was. But no, I haven't grown since I was probably 16, I'm guessing.
We went from tools to weight and height.
Rules to how tall you are.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, no, okay. Now Julian is putting his in. He's the same as Derek.
All right, see, everyone's all right. All right. It's got the 5'9" crew going on.
Yep.
220. Well, see, it depends. I know people that are like probably 230, 240. They don't look fat at all.
Tommy, are you 5'9"? I feel that Tommy is about 5'9", no more than that.
I'm guessing around the same. It's hard to tell. I mean, you see people from the neck up. What are you gonna say?
For a guy, I feel, I mean, I've always been a tall kid, but for a guy, I feel 5'9", you're not short. Like, I feel 5'9" is the average. My mom was 5'9", and she was.
Your mom was 5'9"? That's pretty.
Yeah, my mom was 5'9".
No wonder you're taller than.
My daughter is
12.
12. My daughter is 12, and she's 5'5".
She could grow another 6 inches easy then.
Yep. I want her to be as tall as my mom was.
I'm shorter than my dad was, actually.
I've only seen Tommy's legs once.
Really? That's a story. All right, we need to know how did you see Tommy's legs?
Well, he stood up one time and he was trying to put his finger somewhere.
Whoa. Yeah, we don't need
that. Somebody gave him a good super chat.
There you go. Well, I'd be happy with any super chat.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
Did you see Derek?
That's what I was thinking, Derek.
Okay, well, let's see what Tommy said.
I don't know, Leroy. Seriously, man. Tomorrow, 3 cups of coffee. I swear.
No more coffee.
Oh yeah. Well, I can tell you how much I make on YouTube right now. We're not monetized, so that
Tommy
is
5'11". Wow. See, I would never thought that.
How can you tell? You see from the neck up. I could have told you I was 4'11". You believe me?
I never thought that.
5'11", 250. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the whole thing about, I like transparency with stuff, but take everything with a grain of salt. If anyone's telling you anything, I mean, the only numbers you should worry about your own.
Guys, I make money on YouTube. Yeah, right.
I've made money on YouTube.
Who's 4'11"?
I'm 4'11". I mean, I can say I'm 4'11" right now.
No, I didn't say 4. I said
Could
5'11".
you tell? You couldn't tell the difference.
Haha, Julian. But there. So in the union, when I was in the union up north, there would be guys, and you would see like this little carpenter, and he was like 5'2", and the little man syndrome. Like, no offense to anyone that watches us that's little, but he had little man syndrome in the worst way.
He was looking for it. He was looking for a fight.
What he would do is, when he was down on the ground, he wouldn't mess with me. But if I was on a ladder or somewhere where I'm not stable on my feet, he'd come by and bump the ladder like he was a tough guy. Like, I was standing over him, but I'm unstable. I'm on a ladder. And I used to get so mad because I was like, dude, when you're down on the ground and we're eye to eye, let's go. And then he would talk about his guns. And one day I'm outside. I remember I was at Providence College. And I'm outside, and he's talking about how he hunts and how he's good at targets, and he could shoot me out with one shot. I went up. Oh yeah, I went up to him, and the super was having a meeting in his trailer. I went up to him and I started screaming in his face. I said, "You want to talk about guns? You want to threaten me about your guns? Let's go right now. You ain't got no guns on you. Let's go." I said, "I'll pick you up by your neck and I'll hang you on the hooks of the fence. Let's go." And the super comes running out. "What's going on? What's going on?" I said, "I'm tired of it. I'm tired of him threatening me, telling me about all the guns that he has, and it doesn't matter his height because he can shoot me and put me down with one bullet." Okay. I said, "There's no bullets involved right now. Let's go."
Only 2 guns, right? Right here and right here.
And I had another cup of coffee, and I went back to work.
See, that's it. We found your. I mean, we need to get you as much coffee as possible, and then Leroy's off to the races. Yeah, he went Green Mile.
I don't like people messing with me. Like, I'm not one to fight you, but when I feel that you're out of place, I'm gonna let you know. If I feel like I'm out of place, I'm gonna let you know.
Yeah. Tommy has a 5'11" chin. I don't have much of a chin anymore.
What does that mean? Does that mean like he has a big chin?
No, but he looks like someone that's about 5'11". I think that's what he's trying to say.
I've never judged anybody's height by their chin.
I guess you kind of use whatever you can online, like we're saying here. People say a lot.
Leroy's 6 feet. He has a big mouth.
Yeah. Well, I'm 6'3". I was just kidding. True. Would you say you're 6'2"? I'm 6'3".
Yeah. Julianne, they're crying over here. Can you see the cry faces on?
Nah, it's funny. I mean, I take everything with a grain of salt. I don't really believe. Maybe I'm a skeptic. I don't know. I mean, if someone wants to say they're making this or they're this tall or whatever, good. Awesome. Good for you. I couldn't care less, but whatever.
Yep. I did a big boo-boo yesterday. It wasn't a big boo-boo, it was a little one. I went and did a offer on something on my eBay page, and you can give an offer, lower the price a little bit. The item was at 22. I was going to lower it down to 17. I forgot the 1, and it sold.
Oh no!
With free shipping.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a pennies item. I mean, I paid pennies for it, so.
Yeah.
But I messed up. But
I've been there. I had a $50 item. I did the same thing too. I missed the 0. And it was the same thing, free shipping. It was like a shirt.
How about in the chats? We got 17 people. What's the worst one that you guys sent offers and lost the item because you messed up on a number?
Let's hear about the snafus. Yeah, like I said, that was a $50 T-shirt. I got all excited and I typed 5. I think I was trying to type 45.
Sometimes I'll go back and double check. I will not. Oh, let's see.
It has there is a screen. You have to hit it twice because there's a confirmation screen. So always be skeptic. No one really might. Yep. No one making real money will ever tell you their secrets, even for money.
Oh my gosh.
All those guys do is sell out of product. Yeah.
I made a mistake. That
is true.
150. Oh, yes. I've done that too.
I did make a mistake on the label. Sent 121 items. Oh, no.
Yep.
Ouch.
Yep.
Okay.
Did they send it back to you, Julian?
Okay. Here's a really stupid one that I did. This is the first day we had our shipping store, so it wasn't reselling. Somebody came in. The very first item I ever shipped out of our store was an overnight letter. And the first things you do is you type in their address and the address is going to, right? So I reversed them. So I overnighted a letter that needed to be there the next day back to them. So the lady walked in the next day and she puts it on the counter. She doesn't say anything. She's all, I got this today. I said, oh, what is that? So you mailed this to me. So I mailed her letter to her overnight. She was nice about it, but I was super embarrassed. Tommy speaking facts. Yep, I agree. Didn't intercept in USPS. USPS lost it. Yeah, they're UPS and FedEx intercepts are better than USPS ones. Unfortunately, they don't always have the know-how to get it back. Unfortunately, USPS just isn't they're not equipped the same way FedEx and UPS is to get stuff back. They just aren't, unfortunately. As people know, his RA rather he's cleaned out and people get salty. It's funny. I mean, here's the thing: with someone telling you a number and they're not telling you a number, that's not your number, right? And even if someone says they make, I don't know, 500,000, a million, 10 million, you don't know the back end of that. You don't know what they paid. You don't know their expenses. You don't know their. I don't know.
It's like the item. It's like the item I sold yesterday.
Yeah.
That item, it took me almost 2 hours between packing and bringing it to FedEx. You know, and now, I mean, I like selling. Trust me, I love selling $900 items. But now I'm going to be on thin ice for the next, month and a half, making sure that everything is good with that.
Yeah.
Or if I sell this with thermos for $5, once it's out the door, I don't care.
Fundamentals of net. I like that. That's all that matters. I mean, I've sold stuff for a lot and I made very little on it because I sold a thing for like, I don't know, $150 and I made next to nothing on it just because I was trying to get rid of it. I probably went slightly above breaking even just because I wanted to get rid of it. So you don't know. I put pictures on Instagram, but I could be lying about anything. You don't know.
Yeah. That's what, like, when I go to the flea market, like, and I'll sell a bunch of stuff for 50 cents. Like, I don't care because I'm making cash in hand.
Yeah.
So I could hire somebody or sit in here and list $5 items from now until next Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Or I can just put a bunch of stuff in the bin. If I'm not interested in it, and I know it's not something I paid a ton of money for, let it go.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I've learned slowly. Like I said, I used to be one of those people that held on. I was in love with my inventory in a sense, which is stupid. You just got to flip as fast as you can.
Guys, we got 17 people in the chat, or had 17 people in the chat. Thank you guys so much. Everybody who's in here conversating with us, listening to my stories, listening to Mo's stories, conversating with Tommy in the chat, conversating with Julian, Derek. I appreciate all you guys. This is really awesome.
And then but you definitely get annoyed when some folks blow up a product and then price drops for them, especially if you're on Amazon, man. That happened to me plenty of times. I used to sell a lot of toys around Christmas on Amazon. That was my thing for a couple of years. Don't show all the juice. Yeah. Yeah, you can get in trouble that way. I know a couple people that they steer as soon as you hear about it online, especially with Amazon. It's like, okay, I'm going to drop it. It's a stock at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And the stock is dropped as soon as.
But you have. Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Mo.
No, all I was going to say is that around Christmas time, you'll see a lot of ads in these groups, and I've got no problem with Facebook groups, but not listing groups. What do you call them? Bolo groups, I guess they call them, or whatever they call them. And if 50 people, even 10, let's say 10 people are buying the same brand new product, and they put that online. One person puts it online. What's going to happen to that product? You're not talking about a vintage Craftsman tool case. That's different. You're not going to be able to get 1,000 of those, right? But maybe you are going to get the brand new whatever that's the hot product on Amazon. So I have no problem with those groups. I just personally, I've been in those groups. I don't see the benefit. Very frustrating. I try to explain. Yeah, I mean, I have no problem with all the stuff I show. Basically, is stuff that's basically one-off. It's vintage.
Yeah.
It's not usually your brand new 2021 item. I'm not selling, air fryers or stuff like that. And I got no problem with people that do. But you don't have to advertise that because Walmart's already advertising it for you, or Best Buy or Target or whatever.
Well,
So,
and you'll get people, like I've seen people in chats, like, and then they'll say, somebody will give a bolo out, or I get, like, for instance, I gave out that website, not the website, that auction. Now, I guarantee you, there's a lot of resellers in my area, and there's people that watch that don't say. There probably is going to be 1 or 2 people that might go there because I put it on there. But the thing is, you have to be confident in your knowledge. You have to be confident in your knowledge. If you know your stuff, then show your stuff. Mm-hmm. Meaning, like, I don't care if somebody comes up to me and says, "Hey, I saw your blah, blah," and they bid on against me on things that I just gave things on the auction, because I know my stuff. I know a lot of things, and that's what I stick with. So, I mean, if somebody wants to go, man, hey, make sure you got deep pockets.
Leroy can outspend you. No, I mean, I have no problem with people talking about things, to be honest, making videos about this and that, buy this, but that's fine. It's just, think about, how about this? Think about it selfishly. If I come out as a brand new 2021 product, I'm not
I saw that.
That's good stuff. I mean, just think about it selfishly. If I tell you what I'm selling and it's a brand new thing, there's, tell one other person or you tell 10 other people, I'm screwing myself, essentially. So,
but if you know your stuff and you do your homework and you've already, you know what I mean? Like, it's good to share and help. That's why we're all here. We're all here to teach each other stuff. It's in a good way and a bad way. We're all here to teach that stuff, but you got to know your other option.
Baby Yoda. Oh, no. Yeah, I had a couple of those. I didn't have too many of them, but I had some Baby Yodas now that everyone knows about them, but they never showed up. They're still in some container ship. So, I don't know. It's one of those things. And especially getting anything from China in the next month or so is going to be difficult because they shut down for like 2 weeks. People want to grow YouTube versus reselling because it's less legwork. They would do anything to grow YouTube. Be careful. I've seen that. Well, just me and I know Leroy are a little bit the same on that. How much did you make this week on YouTube, Leroy? I think you made about the same as me.
No, hold on, let me check.
Yeah, let me see. My YouTube profits. So you go 0 plus 0, divide the 0, cut the 0.
For some reason, my screen's frozen.
That's what their screen just told you how much you made on YouTube. That's why.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
No, I get you. I mean, people that want to, and that's fine too if they want to do, but don't sell a pipe dream if it's not real. I guess that's the bottom line.
And that's what people, yeah, I get it.
So I'm hunting for a few systems today. Game nice. Dreamcast. I haven't seen a Dreamcast in a while. 360 controllers. Nice. I want to see that Dreamcast when you get it. I really Yep.
Hey Tommy, you live up in Delaware area. Are you a seafood guy?
Yeah, I'll be back in 2. I have to get a little girl's room.
All right, I'll take it off mute and I won't move anything around because every time I try to do something, I drop. So I'm not going to do anything. I'll just read the chat. 3 channels. Yeah, it's different nowadays. When I first started, like I said, I was in my own bubble, and sometimes I feel that when I was in my own bubble, it was better. I also have, I think we all do, at this point, but I have some friends that are huge resellers offline, meaning not on YouTube. They don't brag about it, and they make a killing. Like these guys, like they put me under the water with knowledge that they know, but they stay in their bubble. They stay in that little bubble and they do their thing, and you know that's people want the easy way, and like I didn't get into this the easy way. I've been fighting and kicking ever since I started because I didn't have a community like this. So they see us on here, like Tommy was saying, like they see us on here and they just see, oh, I can make tons of money. Like I could write a list and show you guys all the people that I hear within the last 2 years that didn't even know what reselling was, and now they're like the biggest YouTube stars or the biggest, they know the most about eBay and everything. And I've been doing this for years, and I, you know, yeah, I feel like stay in your lane, and if you want to teach and help people, I mean, that's what I want to do, but you got to know there's consequences with that. Yeah, Tommy, I lived before I moved here down south. I lived in Martha's Vineyard for 3 years. So I've always loved seafood. My daughter loves seafood. I made her a seafood connoisseur. But yeah, I just figured I never had Maryland crabs. I keep saying I don't know if you're Maryland, Jersey. I think you're near Maryland, actually. All right, I just got to finish this one listing, guys. I will be in the chat. Most definitely, Tommy. That sounds like a plan. Like I said, my family is still up north, so I actually travel back and forth at least once a year by car. So there'll definitely be time for a meetup. Yeah. I don't like little crab, like the crab like Tommy, like the blue crab, that kind of stuff. I do rather have like king crabs. I love lobster, love scallops. I actually like catfish. A lot of people don't like catfish. I love catfish. Maybe it's because I didn't have the opportunity to get a lot of it up north. So it was just like, oh, you can't really get it. But a lot of people don't like catfish. I love catfish. Yeah, lobster. My daughter loves every seafood. She will, at 2 years old, Thomas, she was eating little necks raw, and she hates lobster. Okay, I'm coming to have a lobster roll. Oh, we got jumped on. We're on seafood now.
We're on seafood now?
Yeah.
My wife heard that we were talking about stuff like that, and she said, yeah, I need to get a better diet. So she made me an avocado sandwich and green tea.
She makes you food?
Yeah.
Keep her.
Yes, I know.
Keep her. Yeah, no, mine doesn't make food. I'll be right back. We're taking turns. Tag team.
Go for it. Oh my God, I love seafood. Yep, Julie mentioned last night. Surprised me for sure. You come here in spring, we go. Blue crabs or snow crabs? No. Right now, still working on new stuff. Finishing packing orders. Yep, nice. Crab's the best. Just hate opening. Yeah, I'm a little bit lazy myself too. Did I hit mute? Yeah, I did earlier. Not a huge fan of seafood. You got to eat the right seafood. Seafood is awesome. If it's, I mean, sometimes it doesn't even have to be cooked that much if it's just fresh. Lobster is amazing if cooked right. Exactly. Catfish smacking. I mean, me lobster roll. You should ask Leroy about lobster rolls. He's from the Northeast. Supposedly there's an amazing 5-star all-you-can-eat lobster joint. All-you-can-eat lobster? What is it, like $100 a head? On Long Island. That's got to be expensive. I tried lobster one time. It was salty. I guess it depends. It can be sweet, actually, kind of. Catfish is life. Yeah, I had catfish. It's been a while, actually. Oh, there you go. $500 a head? That's crazy. See, Long Island. See, all you can eat lobster. Long Island. Yikes. There's a couple places actually. Yeah, I would be thinking 500 a head too. Lobster's not cheap. I can see one right here. It says Crab House, all you can eat seafood, Cajun Creole food. No, for I mean, some people in some places will pay crazy amounts. I wouldn't pay $500 a head personally. I'm coming out there looking like that faster. It's $500 a head. I think yeah, spiny lobster. Maine lobster is sweet as hell. Yeah, that's usually lobster is a little bit on the sweet side. You can make it. I guess you can make it butter if depending on how much butter you add, but lobster rolls are usually those are pretty good if you get them. They actually have that food truck. Was it Maine Lobster? They have those around here in California now. I think they were on Shark Tank, but I don't know if that's authentic Maine lobster though. Probably not. I'm guessing. Bays around here are kind of. I think they're going out of business because nobody's in them. It's on Long Island. No shortage of money. That's true. It was at the Gold Coast. I watched, what was that, Wolf of Wall Street the other day at the Gold Coast. I mean, you're probably talking about one of the most expensive places on the planet. Yeah, they can afford $500 a head. I don't know, the buffets in general, they're shutting down in California. They either, I mean, you can't sit down and eat around here. I don't know what it's like in your state, but California restaurants are all shut down. So an all-you-can-eat lobster place right now, I don't know. I guess it depends what state you're in, what the rules are. They're all shut down here, though. Nassau County. You can eat. Let's see, around my house. Yeah, they're all takeout places now. Delivery or takeout, delivery, takeout, delivery, takeout. One of our top steakhouses here does deep fried lobster. Holy mackerel. Which sounds like it would ruin it, but they know what they're doing. It's like a dream. Yeah. I mean, and I'm sure it costs quite a bit just to eat there. At least the money at a buffet. One plate and done. Really? No. You should, yeah. No, you shouldn't see me at a buffet. If I go to a buffet, I'll destroy the place. I have a whole system. It's not good. It's not pretty, but I get my money's worth. Okay, you got to go to Texas. Topher's an infant stomach. A Topher has an infant stomach, and I have a senior citizen stomach because I don't know if that makes any sense, but I have a mature stomach because I can eat pretty much. I could probably eat. Excuse me. I could probably out-eat most people. Man, if I took Topher to, yeah, I'd be a little bit. I mean, Topher, you've been to Vegas? Have you been like Wicked Spoon or any of those places? There's some crazy food there.
I leave and then Tracy comes back in the chat.
Talking about buffets now in general. Do you ever go to buffets? Are they even still?
Hold on. I see something here. I left and then Tracy comes back in the chat.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not from Texas. I'm from South Carolina. Like, what's going on here? I feel like something's going on here.
Gotta treat him like Tina Turner. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, see, if you go to, because they're saying that Topher said he goes to a buffet and he'll take like one plate, and that'll be it.
No, so Tommy again. Here goes Leroy and Tommy. But Tommy knows, like up north, like he's I'm a little higher than him. But there's some places like buffet wise. There's like steak and seafood places. You pay like $8. There's a place up north. The last I paid was $85 for a buffet.
Where was this?
It's up Nordic Lodge. It's in like Rhode Island, Connecticut area, and it's steak and lobster. I mean, but not just steak and lobster, but you go that high up. Steak,
Yes.
Good cut steak and nice lobster.
Yeah. I mean, if you're getting steak and lobster, $85, to be honest, isn't ridiculous, especially if it's a buffet.
No, Tracy, I was teasing you. I was totally teasing you.
No, the best buffet I ever went to, I don't know, it changes. Probably in Vegas, I'm guessing. Wicked Spoon was pretty good, if anyone's been there. No, I'm good, thanks. But yeah. They had bone marrow there. You ever had bone marrow? It's basically looks like it's literally a bone.
No, I'm good.
It's not as bad as it sounds. It was good, but it's like you're chewing on a bone. I don't mind trying different things. For dessert? No, actually fries, I think. I think it was fries. I'm not a big breakfast person. I should be. I mean, it's basically 10 o'clock now, so. Still working in the kitchen as complete. I think she's still working on something. It was a project. Stop it. Just give Leroy. Oh, hot fries, man. You got your hot fries? Dip your toast in the marrow. Don't eat the freaking bone. Yeah, I didn't. I mean, I couldn't eat the bone if I wanted to. Yeah, but see, that bone marrow, seriously, it sounds weird, but it was awesome.
I know a lot of people don't like
It's
steak.
probably
I love steak.
I used to do steak a lot. Now I barely touch red meat. I haven't eaten it long. It's probably, to be honest with you, yeah.
I made yesterday. I'm gonna go home and have it for lunch. I made macaroni and cheese with shrimp.
Bone marrow, I need the meat. Well, it was at a buffet. It wasn't just bone marrow.
I need the meat too. Yeah, I'm a meat and potato guy.
Yeah.
I don't even need vegetables. I'll go and buy like a half a pound of hamburger and just eat the meat. It's bad. I really should eat a little bit.
Like my son. Seriously, dude. I think he's literally a carnivore.
If I don't have any kind, like my wife says that she's a vegetarian or whatever she is. She's
or whatever she is.
she's a vegan. No, she's a vegan when people are looking. That's what I tell her.
Okay.
I said, yeah, you're a vegan when people are looking. When nobody's looking, who knows what you're eating? And so it's like everything I cook, I eat myself, and she eats her stuff and stuff. But no, I can eat just hamburger or just bacon. Bacon is bad.
So you can eat just meat without anything else. You can't. You don't. I kind of feel like I need to offset it a little bit.
I can cook a pound of bacon, and by the time I'm done cooking the last piece, I might have 2 pieces left. It's bad. I don't do it all the time, but it's bad.
Yeah, please don't. I mean, I should. I can't give anyone advice about eating badly because I eat horribly, but I try and balance in stuff if I can. I mean,
yeah, Julian, it's true. It's true. Whatever you are, I don't know. She goes home to visit her family, and she's. Oh, I'm just gonna try it. No, you don't just try it. You don't just try it. You're vegan or you're not vegan. I'm just trying reselling. I'm not a reseller. I got
there's
2,000 items, but I'm just trying it. I'm not really a reseller.
Well, actually, people don't say that. They just say it's like I'm not a reseller, but I play one on YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm going to change my screen name to that. But yeah.
Oh, is it 1 o'clock?
It's 10 o'clock my time. It's 1 o'clock. Yes, it is.
Yeah, because
you jumping off?
Yeah, Art and those guys are on.
Yeah,
and this show's not important to me. I'd rather watch their show.
I knew it.
No, I don't want to jump in. We got 15 people here, and I know some of them are going to go over there. So,
okay.
Guys,
so we're going to end it here. Well, how about tomorrow at the same time, 9 a.m.
Yep, 1 cup of coffee tomorrow.
1 cup of coffee?
Just one.
I want 4 cups of coffee. I want double the madness.
Though Tracy, I'm pretty sure they do a Wednesday at 1, right? Mike, Art, and Joe. Pretty sure it is. Let me see. Hold on. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure they're on. I'm pretty sure they're on.
And then don't forget, I think Derek. If Derek,
they're on now. Yep, they're on now, guys. Jump over to I don't know how to put the link in, but jump over to January House.
Hold on a second. I'll put it up there. Hold on.
January House is live right now, guys. So jump over there, check them out, and give Art a hard time in the chat, please, because he's hilarious.
Is it? Why can I not find them? Hold on. Really quick. January. Hold on. I got it. All right, I'm gonna get it. I'll put it up in a sec. All right, I found it. And then Derek, please check out Derek's channel tonight as well. There you go. They're on right now. So
Yeah. All
you
right,
guys can go over there, check them out. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yep. Thank you. I'll be on 1 cup of coffee tomorrow, guys.
Just one?
Yep.
All right.
Maybe Friday.
All right. Take it easy, guys.
Yep. Take care. Thank you, guys.
See ya.